all the pings. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna flip over to my main screen now. You ready to go?
We'll give 3 minutes for ads to run first.
Oh, okay, sure.
Because the initial ads to stop pre-rolls from happening. Yippee.
Advertisements.
Advertisements. Let me lower the volume of this thing. It's kind of loud. There we go. Hello, everybody. How goes?
Turn down my Spotify just a hair.
I'm gaming. What are you gaming?
Gaming.
Gaming. Gamer.
A gamer.
Earth Defense Force 6. Good taste. Good taste.
Is that the one with the bugs?
Yes. Earth Defense Forces with the giant bugs. It starts with house-size ants and only gets bigger from there.
Oh, God.
I am having a good
Giving me all the Helldivers flashbacks.
Comically sized bugs and eventually non-bugs. Oh yeah, do we want to do stream together? So we can share our chats?
Absolutely.
Here, I'll get the link.
Knock knock.
No, not the knock. This is a secondary means of doing the stream together that I much prefer. Let's see. Boop. So you just use this link. It's more reliable as well. Knock sometimes is janky and doesn't work. Yeah. There we go.
Go. Wowie.
Now, chat, bombard them with creatures.
Oh no.
Creatures, attack!
MTG deck building, great chance to learn. Yeah. Deck building, great chance to learn. Yeah.
I can hear your own stream through you.
Oh, I muted. That was my phone going off.
Silly goose.
I forgot to mute it.
Fine, I will be the creature. There.
A cat human. There's probably cat humans. There's a bunch of weird hybrid
There we go.
cards.
Thank you, Rosetta Stone.
Spider-Man's giving us like spider human.
Have you ever heard of Spiders Man?
Spiders Man has a card.
Oh, Spiders Man has a card. That's
Spiders Man, Heroic Horde.
Awesome.
He has a card. Most of the Spider-Men are spider human heroes, but he is not human.
Hero,
he is just Spider Hero.
Those of you who don't know who Spiders Man is, Spiders Man is millions and millions of spiders who believe they're Peter Parker.
One of the best new versions of Peter Parker, for sure. They're a little cannibalistic, but we ignore that.
Yeah. It's okay. He doesn't partake. He just has urges, which, I mean, don't we all to different degrees? Maybe not cannibalism, but
lots of new Spider-Men.
Yeah, Magic has collaborated with everyone, haven't they?
There is the T-Rex, the Spider-Rex. Where is he? He's silly. There he is.
Ah, Spider Rex, classic.
Spider Rex, Spider Ham, the cat. There's the cat too.
Hi, Anarchy. Happy belated birthday.
Spider-Man Noir. The Lizard. Spider-Girl. Spinneret. Spider UK.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so happy they made spiders, man.
Me too.
He's not very good, but he's here.
Mm.
And that's what matters.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but I'll show after ads are finished. All the magic cards.
I'm building JJJ, personally. He looks absolutely manic.
With menace attacks, create a treasure token. Oh.
Yeah, Spider-Man's a menace.
Cake look great, I'm glad. So yeah, before we get into it, Kaede, why don't you, if you, for the lovely people, introduce yourself.
My name's Kaede Usagi. I'm a VTuber that focuses on, I do a lot of magic stuff, and then I do gaming on the side. So if you want to ever come to see some magic stuff, I do that every Sunday. And then the other days I do gaming, but I like very much turning VTubers into magic cards.
Yes, which you so kindly did for me.
Yes, here, give me a second. I will.
And I will share on this
I'm
on my
gonna
own
use
stream.
you. I'm gonna DM it to you, and I'm just gonna open it in browser. The image.
Here, let me.
We'll do it this way.
Hold on, I need to save
Open
it as
in browser. There we go.
So yeah, here is the card that they so kindly made for me. Those of you who play Magic will notice that it is all 5 colors, so it is impossible to play.
You are rainbow.
Which I think is very suiting for a bard, because bard is
a god bard.
Yeah,
even
it is kind of jack
it
of all
is Tom
trades.
Bombadil reskinned as JoCat. So this is what I like doing. I like
already
taking
existing card, huh?
Yeah, I like taking VTubers and making them do an existing card. So like, I have an actual deck that has Calliope Mori as Shirei Shizo's caretaker, as this guy right here.
Now here's the important question: is my card good?
Yes, people like Tom Bombadil a lot.
It's just trying to get it is difficult.
He's the 6th most played 5-color commander.
Wow, but I presume because he's 5 colors, he's not played very often, like relative to most commanders.
Relative to most, but like a lot of people, like the most played commander is a 5-color commander. It's the Ur-Dragon.
Oh,
yeah.
So 5-color commander is not 5-color decks are not that uncommon.
Not like Ur-Dragon's kind of like a little bit of the exception, just because people really like dragons.
Valid.
So
dragons are very cool.
Yeah, and you don't like actually need to cast the Ur-Dragon. He's weird. He has an ability that he does without needing to play him, so a lot of the decks just won't even play him. And he just makes all your dragons cheaper. Yeah. It's retouched from Bombadil. Yeah. From the Lord of the Rings set.
So what? As long as there are 4 or more lore creatures among sagas you control, what the heck does that mean?
We have to go over sagas, but they added new sagas with Final Fantasy. They made all of the summons from the game into sagas. So we get to include a bunch of new. So Saga's a special card type.
Yeah, there's a lot of keywords in here that I do not know.
All that a lore counter is, to simplify that, is just a number.
Okay. Yeah. For reference, I know the basics of how to play Magic. I do because I had to learn to make a sponsored video for Wizards many years ago. I think back when I was still in college, actually. And that was the extent of my knowledge, is the basics to make a crap guide for. And so any of these deeper, like, specific keywords, I am not familiar with.
So this is an example of a saga. Well, come on. Open the image. Nope. There it is. This is one of the new sagas from Spider-Man.
After your draw step, add lore counter.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a thing
they're
that you play
they're like a
this and
temporary enchantment. So you play it, and then it gets one lore counter. So that effect always happens immediately. And then on your next upkeep, or on your next draw step, you put another one, and then you get this effect. So you get the 2 effect, and then the next turn you get the 3 effect, and then it would destroy itself.
Okay.
It's a mean card. It is a mean card. It's a mean reference.
Yeah.
So, Tom Bombadil has, as long as there are 4 or more war counters among sagas you control, they get hexproof and indestructible, so they can't be destroyed and they can't be targeted by anything.
Oh, damn.
So they're very, very hard to get rid of. You need an effect that says, like, exile everything to get rid of them.
Wow. That does sound
if you have 4 or more war counters among sagas you control.
Whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, reveal cards from the top of your library until a so just more sagas keep playing.
Yeah, like when one saga dies, because like say you go to the 3rd turn, you get the 3rd ability, then that dies, you would then trigger the other effect where you would basically flip cards from the top until you hit a saga, and then it goes straight into play.
Wow, it's like endless.
Yeah, so they sort of like cascade into each other.
That's awesome. Wow, you did give me a good card. I would have been totally fine having a bad card, but this does
some people
like
are recommending cool like the Wandering Bard or whatever from Final Fantasy, but Tom Bombadil's cooler.
What is the Wandering Bard? The Wandering Minstrel, yeah?
Tom Bombadil is ranked 44 all time for a number of online deck lists. Yeah.
I am curious though. What is our buddy Yoshi P? What is his?
I think there are also 5 color, but I'm just gonna search via set. So this website's called EDA Trek, by the way, chat. It is your best friend when building commander decks. You can see all of the pre-constructed decks. You can search by set. You can search by like deck type, like what you want your deck to do. You can search by color, and it'll like give you all the cards that you could ever want for that deck. So let's find Final Fantasy right here.
Go. Wandering Minstrel. There he is. He is
Wandering Minstrel. So he is. We'll open up the
green blue. Is that?
My Chrome is. Oh no! There we go. So he has a green and a blue, and he has lands you control enter untapped. So there are certain lands. I'm gonna try and find one here. Maybe I don't have one here.
Like certain lands
too good.
Certain lands
this deck's too good. I don't have any tap lands.
For like active abilities, essentially.
So where's my like Blood Crypt says it can enter untapped if you pay 2 life, but if you don't, it enters tapped. So with the Wandering Minstrel, you wouldn't need to pay the 2 life. It would just enter untapped. So there's a lot of lands that will enter tapped because they're generally stronger.
Right.
And then it would just untap them automatically. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 5 or more towns, which is a new land type that they added in Final Fantasy, you make a 2/2 elemental creature token that's all colors.
Wow.
And then if you pay 3 and then a mana of each color, other creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is number of towns you control.
Whoa. Just summon an army and buff them all.
So because for the sake of Commander, even though this guy is only a green and a blue to play, he is 5 color Commander because he has an activated ability that's all 5 colors.
Needs all 5, I see.
Yes,
I see.
so he is actually a 5 color Commander in disguise.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense for him.
Same sort of thing applies to like the backside of a card. So Terra's red and green, and her backside's only red and green, but she has a Saga ability that adds all 5 colors, so she's all 5 colors.
Now, you probably explained this to me before, but I am dumb. So, what is the difference between regular Magic and Commander?
Okay, so let's go to my slides.
Presentation time.
Wow, nice to meet you. So we can kind of
Damn, I
skip over
ruined
the
your
what is
pacing
MTG.
by taking charge and asking you that question before you even
We'll go.
did your thing.
What is Commander?
Yes.
Whoop. So most Magic formats are 60 card decks, and you can have in most of them you can have up to 4 copies of any card in your deck. So you want to play Counterspell, you can have 4 copies of Counterspell. Commander is a little bit different, where it is 100 card decks instead of 60, and you can only have 1 copy of each card.
Ooh.
Unless it's a basic land or the card specifically says on the card, you can have any number of this card in your deck. So if you want to play counter spells, you play like the original counter spell, but then you have to find other effects that do similar things if you want like a repeatable effect.
I see.
So it adds a lot of variance to the game. It makes it so that like no 2 games your deck will play exactly the same, which is one of the reasons why I really like it.
It also is good at making maybe worse cards more valuable, because it's like you can't just put all the best card in your deck. You have to I like that.
Yeah, if you want to counterspell, you like put counterspell and you like work down the list of like which ones are good, and like some counterspells might be better in certain commander decks. They might do extra things like untap your lands or stuff like that.
It brings up the value of cards. Like it's like, I'm gonna put bad counterspell in my deck because although it's a bad counterspell, this is Commander and I need all the counterspells I can get. And although it's bad counterspell, it is still a counterspell.
One of my favorite examples, I have a Commander deck. You can see it there. I'm trying to find it. Noyandar. It's on the left, on the middle. The man standing on the rock there beside the angel. So he turns my lands into creatures. So I run this card in this deck called Teferi's Response. It is 1 and a blue for an instant, and it counters target spell or ability an opponent controls that targets specifically a land you control. And if a permanent's ability is countered this way, destroy that permanent, and then you draw 2 cards. So usually this card's useless because like people aren't really targeting your lands.
Right.
But because he makes my lands creatures, it makes them more vulnerable, because now like things that destroy a creature will destroy my lands. And that card becomes a lot better. And it's very cool.
Neat.
That some cards that like see no play anywhere else have a home here. So those are like the main deck building things. You have to pick a legendary creature or vehicle. This PowerPoint is a little out of date because they changed the rules. You can have a legendary vehicle as your commander now too, or space station. With the new Edge of Eternity set. They changed the rules a little bit. And that card is your commander. And it exists outside of the deck. So we refer to like the deck as your commander and then the 99. Because it's 100 cards, but your commander's kind of special. It's a little separate. So if you like hear somebody say this card's good in the 99, it means it's probably not that great as a commander, but it would be really good in another deck. And all the cards in your deck, as we've been talking about with like the 5-color thing, have to be in your commander's colors. If your deck is blue-green, you can't have red, white, or black cards in your deck.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Which
why?
So it's sort of a restriction, but it's very cool because like certain decks only can like do certain things. The blue deck's gonna be really good at controlling the board, and the other colors like have other strengths. Every color has strength and weakness, right? And it really sort of locks you into those.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Knowing that now, why there's so many 5-color commanders that are popular.
Yeah, because the trade-off for 5 colors, you have access to literally everything.
Everything, yeah.
But your stuff's going to be harder to play because you're going to need to make the right colors with mana. Because it's a resource game at the end of the day. And so the rules difference for Commander is it's usually played in groups of 4.
Okay.
And instead of 20 life, you have 40. and your commander starts the game in its own special zone called the command zone. So it's not in your hand, it's not in your deck, it lives in its own special area. And anytime you could legally cast your commander like it's in your hand, you can play it from the command zone. So usually it's on your turn because that's how you play most creatures. But if your commander is something with the ability Flash that lets you play it on any turn, then you could play it on anybody's turn. It's kind of like an extension of your hand, but nobody can make you discard it or interact with it.
I see.
And every time your commander dies, you can choose, or like gets bounced to your hand or anything, you can choose to either put it where it's normally going to go. So say it gets exiled, you can choose to put it in exile, or it gets destroyed, you can choose to put it in the graveyard, or bounce to your hand, you can choose to put in your hand, or you can put it back in the command zone. But every time your commander goes back to the command zone, it costs 2 more mana to play. It's called the commander tax. So the first time, say you have a 2 mana commander, the first time it dies, goes to the command zone. The next time it costs 4 mana, and then 6, and then 8, and then 10. So it's a way to like make it increasingly more difficult to kind of play your commander out.
That makes sense.
And puts more value on like protecting them.
Yeah. So you just don't play them willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm. And the last rule is for more combat-focused decks, it's called commander damage. And if you, over the entire course of the game, you take 21 damage from a single commander. So say me, you, Podge are playing, and Podge hits you for 10 with their commander. You now have 10 commander damage marked on you from their commander.
So you really want to protect your commander.
Yeah, and if they were to hit you again for 11, you would die, because then you would have 21 commander damage from Podge's commander. But if I hit you, my damage is separate.
Right.
And this was made because the original commanders were the original Elder Dragons, and they were 7/7s, so it would be 3 hits from your Elder Dragon to kill somebody. And it's just sort of, it's carried over. So there are certain decks that want to buff their commander up really big and make them hard to block and then kill people with their commander.
Right.
They're usually called Voltron decks.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the basic rules and deck building differences. It's a format that prides itself on like self-expression and being a very social format.
It seems so, yeah.
Because it's a casual format at heart.
Yeah, it's funny that it's called casual and yet you need 100 cards, but I guess that's the only...
Oh yes, commander damage has to be combat damage. Yes, that's important. You can't just play a card that makes your commander do damage and kill somebody. Got like 15 decks? That's a lot. I think I have more than this picture. I need to retake this picture. I think I have like 45 now. Damn,
so this is yours. These are your cards.
These are mine. These are my decks, yes.
Holy shit.
These are most of mine.
And each one of those is
a
deck of 100
since then. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Some like cool ones I have here. I have my Go Shintai one where I made every single card in it a woodblock print. I have Calliope Mori. Astarion, signed by Astarion.
Wow,
Megatron,
that's
signed
awesome.
by Megatron.
Wow, cool.
The Noyandar card that I talked about earlier, I actually opened that in my first pre-release. That is the actual card that I opened.
When you invited me to this, I didn't realize you were like a hardcore connoisseur.
Yeah, it's probably like my main hobby. I love this so much. It's so much fun to play with people.
Yeah. Awesome.
Since then, I've acquired a few more. I built a deck, and I commissioned somebody to do an altar, so that they actually painted over the card, and they turned it into Alistair from Hazbin Hotel.
Oh, that's great.
And then I met the voice actor
and had him sign
at Fan Expo recently. I had him sign it.
Yeah. Wait, Alistair.
Amir was great. He was such a cinnamon roll.
Okay, yeah. Okay, just making sure. I haven't watched Hazbin, so I'm trying to remember what the characters are.
He's the red one with the
red one. Ah, that narrows it down.
Yeah, those are like the basic gameplay rules.
Nice. Cool.
If you would like to get into the game, chat, I would recommend picking up a pre-constructed deck. This will be the cheapest way to get into the game, and the decks now for pre-constructed decks are actually pretty good. They used to be hot garbage when I started playing, but now they're pretty solid. So, JoCat, if you wanted to get into the game, I would recommend hunting a pre-constructed deck, and we can take a look at those too on EDH Rec, because you can go straight to this tab, hit precons.
Yeah, because and
it shows you all of them.
The main intimidating thing when it comes to Magic is because there's so many cards out there. It's like, how do I know what card will be good for this deck, or like what, can you search by keywords?
Yep. So like I mostly use EDH Rec, but you can like go to there's a website called Scryfall, and that has like very, very in-depth search tools. But for, say, you wanted to search for a deck that cares about life gain, you can click the tags and life gain, and it will show you like these are the new popular commanders. Like there's Anti-Venom, there's the Lobster. People love the Lobster.
I don't like how small that scroll bar is.
And then you can fill here. So here's the best life gain, or not the best, but like the ones that people are playing the most. You can go down to creatures, and it'll show you all of the creatures that people are playing in life gain decks a lot. And yeah, so EDH Rec, phenomenal tool if you would like to build your own deck, or even if you want to upgrade a precon. I know people love Y'shtola. Let's click into Y'shtola. People love this lady.
What is this?
You play Final Fantasy, don't you?
I do, yes. Y'shtola is kind of the pseudo mascot of 14.
Do you like the poster girl, kind of?
Yeah, poster girl. Much to my personal dismay, but I know she's got her fans.
My friend Ichigo loves Grahatia.
Oh yes. Me
Who's
personally,
in this deck, I think.
Me personally, I believe the twins should be the poster children for the game, but that's just me.
Maybe he's not in this deck. Maybe I'm sure.
There's Alphino is in there. That's one of the twins.
Yeah,
Alphino
so
and
this
Alite.
this gives you like the whole deck list, and then it'll tell you like here's some cards that you might want to take out, and here's some cards you might want to add.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yet again, the Y'shtola favoritism continues.
Picking up a precon. It's a very good way to get into the game.
Okay, neat.
And it is all about self-expression. So like, pick the commander that you think looks cool.
So, commander. How do you know if something is a commander card? Is it that little ornamentation at the top there, where like its name?
That they added that. I think like 4 or 5 years ago. That designates that this is a legendary card. So in order to be your commander, it does have to be legendary, but not all commanders will have this. Because I'll scroll down till when they started adding it right here.
So can another card, like another minion, be a commander?
It has to be a legendary creature or a legendary vehicle or spaceship. And I can show you like the vehicle or spaceship because they're kind of new.
Right. Because I'm like, if we could go back to the Y'shtola deck real quick.
Yep.
Because I want to see. It's going to be really funny if this is the case. It's right above there.
There she is.
Yeah. And can we look at... Because the main three OG Scions right now is Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger. And it'd be really funny, is Thancred in here? There we go, Thancred Waters, down at the bottom left. Thancred Waters. Okay, he is a legendary, right?
He is a legendary.
Okay, is Urianger...
Most named characters are legendary.
Okay, I was gonna say, that'd be really funny if like they gave Y'shtola such favoritism that she's the only legendary.
He wouldn't be able to run this deck because this deck is 3 colors and he's 1 color. But like
but I could make
Graha Tia could run the deck.
I could make a white Thancred deck.
Yeah, you could.
Neat.
Yeah, so legendaries are like named things, whereas if I look at the Torrential Geehulk, it's just an artifact creature. So it's like in Magic War, there's more than one of this thing.
Right.
Whereas there's only one
Hermes.
Right. There's only one Graha Tia, right?
Well, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. It's technicalities. Someone said
there's only one Spider-Man.
Yeah, technically. Someone said to read the rules on the twins, on the Levier twins. I want to see. Alphino and Alize at the top.
Alphino.
So Alphino, partner with Alize Levier, a partner. Oh.
So partner is an ability that lets you have 2 commanders. As long as both of them have partner. Some specifically say partner with, which means you have to have that other card as your other commander. But others just say partner, which means you can pick any like 2 with partner.
I see. What's vigilance?
Vigilance means you can, if you attack with this creature, it doesn't tap to attack. So you can like attack with it and then block with it in the same turn cycle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a pretty useful word. Or you can attack with it, and then if you have an ability that taps it to do something, you can tap it later.
And what about Alize? First strike.
So first strike cards do their damage in combat before cards without first strike.
That is perfectly in character.
If that damage kills the target, then they don't take the return damage.
Second spell you cast costs 2 less mana. Oh, damn!
That's very good.
So
actually.
You like that combined with Alphino is you just sling spells because Alphino is like you after your second spell.
Whenever you cast a second, they care about casting more than one spell a turn.
Wow, yeah, you just want to sling spells. That's awesome. I love that. I like that. That's clever. So they actually call them elves. I'm wondering, like that's the tag that they're given. What is Y'shtola? Because like she's a cat girl.
She'd be cat warlock.
Cat warlock. The cat. Just cat.
Not cat human. Just cat. Yep.
Yeah. And what's that little chocobo icon? Does that mean anything, or is just showing what deck it's from?
Symbol.
Set symbol. Okay.
This tells you that it's from the Commander decks for Final Fantasy.
Gotcha.
But if I go to here and go to see all the sets, see these little symbols.
I see.
That tells you what set the card was printed in.
Gotcha. I see.
So
okay,
like
so it's just designated.
One, it's like a Death Race world, so it's a checkered flag. The Assassin's Creed one's the assassin logo.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So it just tells you what.
Hold up a minute. Jurassic World has cards?
Yeah.
We got Jurassic Park
you can
cards
have
in here?
You can have Chris Pratt as your commander.
You could throw in Chris Pratt or Jeff Goldblum. That's awesome. Yo, I'm gonna play my Jeff Goldblum deck.
He's silly. He lets people play cards from everybody else's deck.
Life finds a way.
I do want to build him as a chaos deck very much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a very small like bonus sheet of cards for the Ixalan world because it's a world where dinosaurs exist.
Right.
There's like Pernicious Dean that has the GIF. And Samuel Jackson, the hunting velociraptor, the clever girl.
That's awesome. I love these. I kind of want to just collect these
Welcome
cards.
to, and it flips into Jurassic Park. Yeah.
I kind of want to collect these just because they're great fan service references.
They are. The art's fantastic.
Interesting that Ellie and Alan don't have their own individual cards that they're lumped together. Maybe it's because of the movie. It's like they get together.
They discover X. The flavor of these is very well done too.
Yeah, props to the MTG team.
Blue.
That's right.
So
they made SpongeBob cards.
Blue has partner with Owen Grady, so you have to, if you play Owen Grady, you don't have to play Blue, but like you if you want to partner with anything, you have to partner with Blue.
Damn, 5/4. Jeez. Strong Raptor.
Yes, they did do SpongeBob. those were reskins of other cards.
Oh.
Those weren't like their own.
So that's a good question, actually. If you play Commander, do reskins technically count as additional cards, or are they count towards the same card?
They count as the same card. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're playing, and the stupid one is Patrick's card, because. So
this looks like an old card.
Here. This is a very old card. Well, not this version, but the original one, Barktooth Warbeard, was printed in Legends, which is the first set that introduced legendary creatures, and he's just a 7-mana 6/5.
That's not good.
He is awful. He sucks.
Man, power creep really did him dirty.
So I don't know why they made Patrick into this, but like
I think
the flavor text, I don't get it. I don't get it, Wizards. I'm sorry.
I think that's perfect, actually. A 7-mana 6/5 feels perfect for Patrick. I love that.
But they made like Sandy into Tolsky, who's like the from the Norse mythology world, is like the squirrel that runs up the world tree, up and down the world tree. They made this counterspell.
That's perfect. I play my spell.
Yeah. And
if I ever have a counterspell in my deck, I will make it this card. This is amazing.
If I remember, the foil of this one's like stupidly expensive.
Wow. That's the best counterspell.
Let's search by, where is it? Edition, Secret Lair. Yeah, the foil is $160.
Holy shit.
For one of the promos. And
Counter targets, I love the text.
Because it has that text. This is like a secret
text.
card or something.
That's awesome.
Then you have Hatsune Miku.
Wow.
Saying no paparazzi.
No, the SpongeBob one's the best one. I'm sorry.
So they have done a lot of like reskins of cards. They tend to do that over making original cards.
I can kind of understand that. There's already so many cards.
Yeah. Except they have done some recently that are pretty notable.
Ooh.
The Sonic the Hedgehog cards.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Hedgehog Warrior.
Mechanically unique, yeah.
Hedgehog Mercenary.
Yeah. The Sonic set was original, and these are done in what's called a secret layer drop, so it's like a limited drop of cards that they do like every month. And they tend to have like different art, or sometimes they're collabs like this.
Oh, someone says
they did a Warcraft one.
Supposedly, according to one chatter, Shadow is insanely OP.
Shadow is busted.
I kind of love that.
It's so funny, but he is very, very strong. So he has haste, which means he can attack or tap the turn that you play him. And whenever him or another creature you control with flash or haste dies, you draw a card, which is already pretty good.
So you really want to play like lots of like, this is a red
HD
card.
or flash stuff.
This is the red card you want to put in your red deck.
But the broken part is the last ability, a chaos control ability. So each spell you cast has split second if a mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. So there's a lot of artifacts that tap for mana, or there's treasure tokens that you can make that you sacrifice them for mana. And split second means that nobody can respond to that card being played.
What? What the fuck? No counter spell, no nothing.
No counter, no abilities in response.
No triggers, no... Wow.
It just happens, whether you like it or not.
Good God,
and that's
Shadow.
why he is broken.
Shadow doesn't give a shit what you think.
Split second is insanely
He's truly ambivalent towards good and evil. Emperor VT.
Does JoCat know about the stack? Probably not.
Hello, thank you for the raid.
The
I'm being taught magic.
So say you play a creature, and I play a counter spell.
Well, thank you so much.
Then somebody else could respond to that counter spell by, say, playing their own counter spell. and then everything would resolve backwards. So the last counterspell that got played would counter my spell, and then my spell is no longer there, so your spell would resolve.
So
and
apparently triggers do still go off. That makes sense. Yeah, just spells.
Triggers do go off, but not activated abilities.
Right. That makes sense. Wow. Still though, that sounds busted.
Shadow's very good.
I love that. I love when these silly cards are really, really good. What the heck is that? That MJ? Just like they just took.
That's an alternate art, from the new Spider-Man set.
Took a panel of Mary Jane and just.
It is literally just a comic panel. Yeah, they've like put Steve Ditko art on some of the cards. It's really cool. They did a heroic intervention with the original Spider-Man art.
Themberchaud, my boy, my lad! Yep. I fucking love Themberchaud.
He has two arts, actually. He has that one, and then he has the one from the movie. Because this was originally made as a tie-in to the movie.
I love him.
You have Tails. The Doctor Who cards were mechanically unique.
So these are just collaborations that they don't have their own set. They just that's why they have that tag that it's just like
the Doctor Who was kind of a set, but not really. It wasn't like a standard set.
Right. These are just kind of those one-off things.
But the Spider-Man set will be a standard set, and Assassin's Creed was, I think. Sets, and then we have Avatar: The Last Airbender coming up too, which I'm personally very, very excited for.
Heck yeah.
I got to meet Jessica Flower a few weeks ago. And she was lovely.
Yeah, she seems very cool.
I had her sign. I did a painting of the Wanted poster that Toph gets.
Yes.
And I had her sign it upside down.
Yeah. Genius. Oh, fire!
I'm very excited for this set. Yeah,
I love
fire
that.
bending, water bending, earth bending. All of the bending, I think they did a very good job making them feel like those actual abilities.
Bold Boomeranger. I like that.
I'm kind of sad that Momo doesn't have partner with Appa.
Oh, yeah, that would have been perfect. I always love seeing the like titles that they give them as well.
The suffix, yeah. Exiled Prince was so cool.
Lateral
Blind
Strategist.
Bandit. They did make. Where is he? Where is the man?
Why is Appa not a mount? That is a good question.
That's fair. That's honestly, yeah.
It'll quench you.
It'll quench you. This card's actually kind of good. It counters a spell unless its controller plays too. It's not like the best counter spell out there, but it's kind of okay.
It's essentially.
I do like the haiku, and it is actually a haiku.
Oh my god! Hold
draw
on.
Draw target spell.
5.
Draw a card, then mill 3 cards. Untap target land.
Wow! It's a haiku. That's perfect. Oh, I love this.
But I think they kind of missed a mark with it because when Sokka gives his haiku,
it's
he messes it up. Yeah. So I think it would have been funnier if they had messed it up intentionally too. But it's still very, very cool. Where is the? I'm just gonna search for him. Oop. The Cabbage Merchant.
Oh, my cabbages!
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food token. And whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, you sacrifice a food token.
My cabbages, no!
And you can tap 2 untap foods to add 1 mana of any color.
Oh, that's awesome.
He is going into my Hobbit deck, actually, because it's a food deck. Along with the hot dog cart, probably, from Spider-Man. It's going to be very silly.
Love the hot dog cart.
Nuka-Cola vending machine.
Someone's called you out by pronouncing Sokka the M. Night way.
It's Ong and Sokka. Yep.
Oh, the One Ring.
The One Ring is very strong.
Is that an artifact? Yeah.
It is an artifact, a legendary artifact at that, with indestructible.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I love all the flavor stuff. Like this almost makes me want to just start collecting tons and tons of cards just for the references.
And it gives you protection from everything until your next turn.
Wow.
I have died to this card. It is brutal.
You lose 1 life for each burden counter.
So you tap it and you put a burden counter on it. Then you draw a card for each burden counter on it.
So you.
But then you slowly lose life.
Kill yourself.
For cards, so it's worth it.
Good flavoring for the Ring's Corruption.
And this is the card that got the 1/1 printing. I'm just gonna Google it.
1/1. Oh, that's right. There literally only is one ring.
There is only one.
That's crazy. And I think like some kind of celebrity has it right now, right?
Post Malone has it.
Post Malone has it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy pulled it and it got it graded. Funnily enough, it got a 9. It didn't get a 10.
Oh, like in terms of like condition?
Yeah. It sent it off to PSA to get graded, and then he actually got bids for more money than he sold it to Post for, but he wanted Post to have it because Post's actually gonna appreciate it. So I think he sold it for $2.6 million.
One of the cooler YouTubers turned musicians.
Yeah.
Out there.
And it was actually the card was pulled. He bought it, the pack, from a shop that's like 2 hours from me. It was pulled in Canada.
So you say you lost to this card. You didn't play Post Malone, did you?
No,
Unless you're saying
I lost to.
Okay.
I would love to someday. Be amazing. But I lost to the ability of protection from everything.
I see.
And then they stole all of my lands because all my lands were creatures, and they gained control of all my creatures.
I see. Gotcha.
Forever, and just killed me with them.
Exposed to open air, so of course it isn't going to get a 10. Oh, is that it?
It was probably flatness or some corner.
Card was never going to see actual play. Yeah, probably not. But,
yeah, the flavor of some of these crossover sets is fantastic.
Yeah. I almost want to just like spend the day just looking through them.
Just browsing through it.
Like, this is great.
Like,
this is great
Warhammer?
fan service. Hell yeah, Warhammer. Where's my guardsman? Where's my Imperial Guard? Where's the Astra Militarum? I know they don't really have a lot of heroes except for that one guy, that one commander that all the orcs believe is unkillable.
These were done in a set of commander decks.
Caiaphas Cain. Do they have a Caiaphas Cain? I think that's his name.
It'd be up here. Garrison Storm, Magnus Caligar.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, Caiaphas Cain is
Swarm
just
Lord.
a guy. So I think so. I could be wrong. There's so many. I want to double check just to make
Titan.
Sure. Caiaphas Cain. Am I thinking of the correct guy? Yes! Hero of the Imperium, Caiaphas Cain. Yeah. If... It would make sense if he's not in here, because he is just a human. Quote-unquote, just a human.
Just a man.
Relative to Warhammer, of course, he's got cybernetics and augmentations and all that nonsense, but yeah, he is no space marine.
What are some other neat ones that they did? Fallout. They did Fallout.
I do like me some Fallout.
These were another set of commander
Dr.
decks with a
House.
smaller set, so you could actually buy packs of Fallout. Dogmeat is one of the pre-con commanders, actually.
Pre-con?
So pre-constructed deck.
Pre-construct. I see, I see. Yeah.
These... Mothman. It was Mothman, Dogmeat, Kaiser, and Dr. Madison Lee.
Hold on, Preston. Does he have something to do with protecting another settlement? What is... At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a green aura enchantment token. Name settlement attached to one targeted land you control. It has an enchanted land, and enchanted land has untap or tap?
Tap.
tap, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, so you essentially save a settlement and it becomes useful.
It becomes more useful, yeah, and then he can untap it.
Wow.
Untap all your settlements, actually.
Wow. Man, I wish
like
Preston Garvey actually
Mr.
did that
House,
in Fallout 4.
Because Mr. House makes you gamble. Whenever you roll a 4 or higher, create a 3/3 robot.
Oh, you gotta roll a die?
Whenever you roll a die, yeah. Whenever you roll a 6 or higher, create a token and a treasure token. And you can pay 4 and tap him to roll a 6-sided die, plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana from treasures spent to activate this ability. So you can gamble your treasures away to try and get robots and more treasure.
I see. That's awesome. I also like that it's the wise Mothman. Not just Mothman, the wise Mothman. Oh, Yes Man's in here. Hell yeah. Scroll down.
Yes.
Yes Man. I love you, Yes Man.
Yes Man is mono white. Opponent gains control of Yes Man. When they do, you draw 2 cards and put a quest counter on them.
Wow.
Whenever Yes Man leaves the battlefield, its owner creates a tapped 1/1 soldier for each quest counter on it.
I like that.
Rex, Curry, Piper.
Piper, my beloved.
Lily Bowen, Raging Grandma.
Grandma! I love this. Man, this is great for
the
fan
Fallout
service.
set was a lot of fun. Nick Valentine.
Wait, what's his thing?
Hancock.
Can't be blocked except by artifact creatures. Whenever Nick Valentine or other artifact creatures you control dies, you may investigate. So
you make a clue token.
Oh.
Which you can pay 2 and sacrifice it to draw a card.
Whoa. Neat.
Jason Bright, Glowing Prophet. Send the ghouls to the moon.
That's cool. All right, so
color play philosophy crash course. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I think that's good. I'm getting an idea. I'm getting excited.
I have these slides on like picking your commander.
Yes.
Which has to do with the color pie. So we will
tell me about this.
We will look at that, and I will go into depth more about the colors. So I have them broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 because I kind of lump 4 and 5 color together. Because they are kind of the least played and like the hardest to build for. Especially 4 color kind of more than 5 just because you're more limited on what you can build. They don't like to print 4 color legendaries a lot. They kind of avoid doing it. Because if you're printing a 4 color card, you either emphasize the color that it isn't, or you have to represent all of the colors that it is. So it's kind of hard to make a card for that.
All right.
So your colors are green, white, blue, black, and red. There also are colorless commanders. There's a new one coming out. The Iron Spider is colorless. And green is sort of the color of nature. Green likes making a lot of mana very, very fast. A lot of what you'll call a ramp spell, which is any spell that makes it so that at the end of it resolving, you have more mana than before for the next turn. So like, it might search your deck for a land. Or red has ones that add mana that you have to use that turn. Black likes to sacrifice things for mana and whatnot.
And blue likes to feed on people suffering because they don't get to play the game.
Blue probably does ramp the worst outside of like artifacts.
Of course it doesn't. Of course blue doesn't ramp. Blue doesn't want to play at all. Blue doesn't want to. Blue is like, let's stop playing.
Which is why when you pair blue and green together, it's a pretty good combo. White is like the color. Oh, green loves really big creatures too. So if you like giant creatures, green might be the color for you.
Yeah, I do remember the basic gists of all the colors. Like white wants to have lots of minions and buff them, like lots of buffs.
Yes, white likes making tokens. White's also very good at protecting its stuff.
Which is
not
very
via
much...
like counters, but like hexproof and indestructible.
Yeah, which I do
and,
like. I think that is my preference. My closest comparison to this game is Hearthstone, because of course
Mhm.
Hearthstone takes a lot from Magic and like streamlines it.
Yep.
And I loved playing Paladin a lot, and Paladin is basically white.
Yeah, so white's good at making its best thing is like making a lot of little creatures.
Yeah.
Blue is the control color,
Mhm.
or one of the control colors. It's the best control color. It's very good at drawing cards. A lot of other colors have to like jump through a little bit of a hoop to draw cards. Blue just draws you cards.
Yeah, it's also a good mill deck, right? Like if you want to just
Yes,
make the other person
blue black,
discard.
preferably blue black together make a very good mill combo. But yeah, and that's because blue is like the color of knowledge, and milling somebody in Magic, like symbolically, is you like ripping pages out of their spellbook and driving them insane.
Right.
Black is defined by like
sacrifices and graveyard and pulling things from the graveyard, and
it's really it can really be summed up with like power at any cost. If you have to sacrifice something for that, do it. If you need to pay life, do it. Black has a lot of like draw cards and then pay life, like draw 2 and then you lose 2 life.
Yep.
So everything has a price for black, but it can kind of do everything in a way. It's just sacrifice stuff. Very good with the graveyard. Black and green love the graveyard together. Red is the color of passion. It's very aggressive. Very
lots of haste creatures,
things, fast,
high damage, low
damage. Health. It's really well defined about how they're able to give black card draw now is called impulse draw. So it has you exiling the top card of your deck, and depending on the card, you can either play that card until end of turn, or what they've been doing now is until the end of your next turn you can play it. So it's like temporary card draw. So you have to decide if you want the card now, which is very on theme for the color because it's a very impulsive color. And we have every possible color combo here. So
are these actually what they're called, or is this just kind of like colloquial
outside
terms?
of the 4 colors, the 4 color combos don't have official names as far as I'm aware. But these are what the 2 color and 3 colors are called. The 2 color combos are named after the guilds of Ravnica, which is one of the magic worlds where it's basically Coruscant from Star Wars. It's a giant plane-wide city, and there's 10 guilds, each for 2 colors, and each guild kind of has its role in the city. The Azorius are like the police, the Orzhov are the debt collectors and the banks. The Dimir Guild, quote-unquote, doesn't exist, but they're like spies. And
if you've ever heard of the Dimir, no, you haven't.
They deal in information. Yeah. One of the best flavor text is on one of the Dimir cards. It's like in a place that doesn't exist, a speech that was never said isn't heard, or something like that. Are the inventors, the eccentric inventors. They're my favorite. A lot of goblins making zappy stuff.
Yes.
The Rakdos are the entertainers, but they're also a cult.
Oh, great. Good.
But we kind of don't talk about that, but they are the entertainers that run the circuses and whatnot. Current Ravnica only thinks there's 9. The Dimir Guild, there are people that know it exists, but like to like the average Ravnica citizen, the Dimir Guild doesn't exist. It hasn't existed in years or something like that. Golgari work like the Undercity, so like the trash collection, the recycling. The Gruul clan live on the outskirts of the city, and they don't really have like a role in the city. They're kind of like wastelanders.
Sounds like my kind of people.
Sort of there, yeah.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
The Boros are the soldiers. The Selesnya take care of all the natural elements in the city, the gardens, and the Simic are kind of like
water people.
They're a little weird because they're experimenters like the Izzet, but they're biological experimentations.
Oh,
it's like
grafting.
mutations and stuff like that.
I see.
Selesnya is also a cult, kinda, yeah. Like a cult to nature. But yeah, that's where those names come from.
I see.
And if you're into D&D, they actually have an official D&D book chat for the guilds of Ravnica.
Yes, I remember that crossover that they did.
Yeah, it's
where they had D&D cards in Magic and had Magic like races and creatures in D&D.
The other ones here, half of them are named after the clans of Tarkir, and the other half are named after what's called the Shards of Alara. So they're both 3-color worlds. And the Shards of Alara, like each separate world, that's the colors of mana that are in that world. And that is Bant, Naya, Jund, Grixis, and Esper. So these are where you're getting to like more colors. Like I usually would recommend if somebody's starting out, they start with like 2 or 3 color deck because it gives you a lot of options, and it doesn't make building a mana base too expensive or too hard.
All right, I think for me, I believe I think I might want to, if we are to build a deck today, I think I would like it to be white, red, green.
Okay. You can do that.
I feel like that appeals to me a lot. Like just a little bit of
Naya.
Basic stuff.
Naya is very, very much like creatures and aggression too. Like the best Naya commanders are dinosaurs.
Oh hell yeah, dinosaurs!
You want to build a dinosaur deck?
I want to build a dinosaur deck. I like dinosaurs. I want a fluffy, fuzzy, feathery T-Rex on the board.
And then the other 4 colors, the Abzan, Jeskai, Sultai, Mardu, and Temur are based off the clans of Tarkir, who just had a recent set come out. We went back to Tarkir. The original Tarkir set was kind of when I started really getting into the game, so it was super cool to go back there. And they're all led by like a dragon lord, or they all follow like a different way of life. My favorite one's the Jeskai. They're like monks. They live up in the mountains.
Ooh, someone just gave me a great idea. A goblin mounted on top of a T-Rex. I'm gonna put Gobbo on a T-Rex.
And then the 4 colors where you get weird because there's no like official name for them. And then 5 colors is Wooburg, which is
all the colors,
color order, or rainbow, or
Wait, what is a U? White?
Blue.
Blue? Oh,
because there's blue and black.
I see.
They use the U.
Wooburg. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
They kind of had names, but they aren't. I know what you're saying, Mounds. They're saying the Nephilim, which were kind of the original. Like if you go here, it's Yortiller, Glint Eye, Dune Brood, Ink Treader, and Witchmaw. Which, if this are these creatures from the original Ravnica set. So they are 4-color creatures. I think they were intended to be legendary creatures, and then somewhere along the design they just didn't go through with it. Because in the lore, as far as I'm aware, there's only one of each of them. Let's search here. Nephilim. So people do build the Nephilim as commanders with like what's called Rule 0, where if you talk with your playgroup and they're okay with it, go for it, basically. So these are the Nephilim. So these are where like I think the first 4-color creatures they ever printed.
They're kind of like old gods.
Yeah, that's basically what they were in Ravnica. They're the old Ravnican gods.
Mm.
And yeah, so some people do build them as commanders.
Neat.
The broken one is Ink Treader. Whenever a player plays an instant or sorcery, if Ink Treader is the only target, to copy that for each creature it could target, that spell could target, each copy targets a different one of those creatures. But yeah, that's where those names kind of come from.
There's so much lore. Yeah, I'm surprised how much lore there is in this world. Like, so what is the card game in reference to this universe? Like, what is the card game something we are doing, like, flavor-wise in this universe?
In universe, it would be you are both what's called a planeswalker. Which is a being who has what's called a spark, and the spark lets them travel the multiverse.
Okay.
So all of these different worlds in Magic are different universes.
Gotcha.
So, like,
world duels, I see.
Here, like, Duskmourn House of Horror is its own separate world from the cute and cuddly world of Bloomburrow, which is all woodland critters.
Okay. Cute.
This is a very good set.
So you're just wizards gathering creatures from the multiverse
and
pitting them against each other.
The game is like you are dueling with your spells. So your deck is your book of spells, and your creatures that you summon to your side, and your spells that you
So
cast.
It's just Smash Bros.
It's Smash Bros.
It's Smash Bros. The card game.
And the mana is you tapping into the lands of the plane that you're on to draw mana to cast your spells.
Gotcha. Yeah. Neat. So there isn't like an overarching plot of any one of these planes or anything, right?
There are. I don't follow the in-universe lore too closely. I did at one point. But there are certain connecting stories and everything.
Every set has a story associated with, so there is a progressing story.
So I kind of stopped following after War of the Spark, which was like the culmination of years and years of. It's kind of like it was like Magic's Avengers, kind of.
I see.
Where they took down one of the big bads.
Magic lore isn't great overall.
The stories usually aren't that good. The war, like leading up to War of the Spark, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine anyone's playing Magic for the story.
They do books occasionally and short stories online.
Right. Like no one's being like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens with this one wizard guy in the next deck release.
Some people are kind of invested. I know a lot of people like the Duskmourn story. Basically, this world is like 80s, 90s horror. And the entire plane of existence is inside an ever-shifting house, a haunted house. And the house is actually Valgavoth, who feeds on people's fear.
Oh, okay. There's books and comics, and I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people are invested in those, but it's like
the house ate the sun. Yeah,
that's a happenstance birthed, beyond the card game at that point.
And like Bloomburrow had the main critters fighting off against like the predators, which are the calamities.
Yo, when are they gonna add Xenomorphs cards?
That would be sick. I'd be for that.
Speaking of predators,
I love Alien.
Add Alien and Predator cards.
So had the fighting off against Ygra, Eluge, all the predators in Bloomburrow were dubbed the calamities.
Yeah, when can I play the Sigourney Weaver card?
It's true. They do have where is he? There he is.
Walking Dead.
They have Walking Dead.
Rick, just a guy. You've got all these
He's
dinosaurs and dragons and creatures from beyond the multiverse, and then you just got a normal guy. Human.
He's just a
John
dude.
Man with a shotgun.
Yeah. That was like the first crossover.
It's a 3/4 as well. He's no small fry. Like that's nothing to scoff at. That could kill most goblins.
They have like Blanca.
Oh, Blanca!
And then they did like an in-universe version that has the same effect.
I see.
Yeah. Well, would you like to build a
We
deck?
did see the Sonic and Shadow cards earlier.
Yeah, the Sonic and Shadow one, they're all sweet.
He can kill a bear. That's awesome.
Okay, so Magic a bear is a 2-mana 2/2.
Damn.
With no abilities, so Rick can deadass fight.
Rick from The Walking Dead can beat a bear.
Can beat grizzly bears in a fight.
Grizzly bears, multiple, not just one. I like this.
Can beat Ayula, Queen Among Bears.
You can beat the Queen of Bears. That's awesome. I love power scaling in framing of Magic the Gathering, like using Magic the Gathering to power scale.
Very silly.
He's in no danger from bears. He's just built different.
He could beat some dinosaurs probably too.
Damn.
So you said red,
white, green. Yeah, red, green, white.
Yeah. So we click here, and this shows us.
Hell yeah! Dinosaurs.
So whenever somebody uploads a deck list, what EDH Direct does is it scours the internet for all those deck lists that people upload, and it pulls them and pulls all the cards and gives you like the probability of people putting this card in their deck.
Yo, I could be Claude Stripes.
Cloud is here.
Yeah.
Some
dog meat. I could have dog meat. In my deck.
Dog meat's here. Yuma, our trans king, we love him. His little cactus baby.
I'm not familiar. Is that from the Magic universe?
Yeah, it's from the Magic universe. It's one of the canonically trans characters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. From the cowboy world.
The cowboy world, yes.
Yeah. Thunder Junction. Aragorn?
Oh, I can put Aragorn. Hell yeah. All right, yeah, I'm happy with this color. I can put Aragorn in my deck.
Aragorn, Tifa.
Is there
Toph.
Is there a King Aragorn anywhere?
There is a few Aragorn.
Yeah, I would assume so. He goes through a lot. There's a lot of stories for him, so.
Aragorn and Arwen wed.
This one. I remember seeing this card when the Lord of the Rings set was announced. This is gorgeous art.
King of Gondor.
King of Gondor. There we go.
Blue,
he's blue.
Red, white.
Damn it. Okay. Do I want to swap out green for blue?
There is Aragorn the Unifier, which is 4-color.
Nah, I'll stick with the green. I get dog meat. That's good enough.
I get dog meat. I get the puppy. That's all that I want. Would it be Aragorn's or Aragai? That's
Aragai. I like Aragai because he's a guy. A very old guy.
So, we do have quite a few really good options. What would you like your deck to do?
I want my deck to have it be like mostly white. So like I do like having lots of tokens, lots of minions, and buffing them, but the green and red are more utility. I want green, like once I'm stable and have control of the board, drop the big guy, and then like the red can serve as like a little bit of control of the board. Like occasionally if I'm in a tough spot, in a pinch, I can drop some red to like kill some things quickly.
Blow up some stuff, yeah. Notably, white's actually also very good at blowing up stuff.
Is it? Oh, okay.
It's very good at exiling things.
So what is the difference between exile and kill?
So if you destroy something, it would go to the graveyard.
Right.
If you exile something, it's removed from the game. Oh. And so it's very hard for things to come back from exile. There are ways to do it, but it's just you have to jump through a lot of hoops to make that happen.
So it's kind of like a black counter.
It's more permanent removal. Because there are a lot of decks where if you destroy their thing, they're like, yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah, like black deck is like
this is a good thing for me.
Yeah, black deck. Oh no. Anyway,
get this man a Crater Hoof. Oh boy.
What is Crater
That is
Hoof?
the big Crater Hoof Behemoth is like the quintessential.
It's like the
The
big
quintessential
card.
green game ender, and I'm going to show you my favorite art for it because
Okay.
it has been printed quite a few times.
All right.
I really like this art.
What is? I love that. What is MS Paint looking?
So
What is
this was done for
Oh, I love the highly rendered version of this.
yeah, so this was done for Extra Life.
Mm-hmm.
It was done as a special drop for Extra Life for the charity, and this is done by Kira, age 5.5.
Aww.
So that is who drew this.
I love the
and
hyper
then
beam that it's blasting out of
it's
its mouth.
great. And then what they did is they handed it to one of their artists, and their artist did this
Wow.
version of it.
That's horrifying. I love it.
And I love that it like has Lars Grant West, age 52.
Mhm. That's perfect.
And when you bought the set, you got both copies of it. Yeah.
Oh my god, it has haste on it too. 5/5
It does
haste.
have haste, and when it enters, it gives all your creatures +X or X's number of creatures you have.
Wow.
So this kills people because it gives them trample too, which means say I'm attacking with a 4/4 and that has trample, and you block with a 2/2. Your blocking creature gets killed, and you would take 2 damage. So the extra damage that I do to that creature
over the block.
goes to you. Yeah, it tramples over and hits you.
Damn, yeah, this is a game ender. Holy crap.
Yeah, the Crater Hoof is sweet, which is why after all these printings, it's still like $18 US. This one's the new one.
I'm gonna be right back. I baked some food and I was waiting for it to cool down, so it's probably cooled down by now. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Time to eat.
Yeah. No, not time to eat. It's I already ate before the stream. I'm putting it away because it's cool now.
Leftovers for later.
All right, be right back.
Yes, we love Crater Hoof. I have these two. I have the foils. Because I love the extra life cards, chat. And then I think I have the retro frame one in one of my decks. All fun and games until the blue player mana drains it. That's very true. How much is mana drain right now? Because I pulled one when it was like $80. That's gone down a bit. I pulled this version when it was like $80. Because it got printed in Double Masters since then, and the bonus sheet for Thunder Junction. Are foils just an exact difference, or are they rare? They are rarer. There are lots of cards where the foils are actually cheaper because the foils tend to warp a little bit. It doesn't impact you as much if you put it straight into a sleeve. But yeah, they are aesthetic, but they are more rare generally. Collector's Booster saw to that. Most common foils are not as rare, but there are still foils that are rarer. Like Cloud X Soldier. You need to unbend a number of them, yeah. So like the regular version of this one's $69, and the other one's $139, and then the Surge foil, which is a different foiling treatment, is $850. Pringling, yes, they do pringle a little. They've gotten better a little bit, but they have not quite solved it. Do they have? They don't have the textless version yet. I'm gonna build a Toph deck, chat, because I love Toph. I'm gonna build Toph, and I'm gonna build Jonah Jameson. But I want the Atlanta exclusive one. Toph top tier. Toph is pretty good. Card Kingdom, are we in EU? I like using Card Kingdom for prices, because their prices tend to be pretty fair. I tend to not go to TCG Player for prices, even if it's cheaper, because prices for TCG Player are kind of all over the place. But when I do buy cards, I go to face-to-face games or 401 games, because I'm right outside of Toronto. So we look at all the different versions of Tom Bombadil. I have this one. I have this Tom Bombadil, the ring one.
All right.
I wish that I had this Tom Bombadil.
Bad news, I am out of Japanese saran wrap.
Oop.
Which is very sad. There was a roll of saran wrap I got from Japan. It was very, very good, but now we're out. So time to go back to Japan, get more.
Just for saran wrap.
Yep, just for the
Pick
saran
it up
wrap.
back on the plane.
So this is the Tom Bombadil that you
yeah, so this is the actual version of the card. This is the normal one. He has a lot of printings now. You have the normal one, the foil, you have the ring frame. You have the scroll frame.
Very pretty.
The scroll frame silver foil, which is like a different type of foiling. It doesn't shine like a bunch of rainbow colors like a normal, like think like your Pokemon Holo or whatnot. It's like more of a sheen to it. And then he has this absolutely sick poster style,
like 80s Beatles poster. I love that.
Yeah, with the foil one's 350, and then there's a serialized out of 100.
Fuck, dude.
3,000. Let's see, what's the most expensive card I have? I have a Metal Worker from Urza's Destiny.
Looks like an old card.
Very near mint. So it's about 220.
Wow.
I think I paid 85 for it.
That's a steal.
Because somebody was getting out of the game, and it was right when a card in my deck got banned, right before Command Fest Toronto, and I literally picked it up on the way to the event.
I love how cute those robots look. I like how squat they are.
Yes. Before it gives you a million mana and kills you. I also do have a very fancy version of Soul Ring. So Soul Ring is a card that goes in pretty much every commander deck. It is 1 mana and it taps for 2 mana.
Wow. Why would you not have this?
It's been printed a lot. It's still $2.50. But then people really like to bling out their Soul Rings. So you have this cat one.
Aw.
150. This one's 1,000.
Jeez.
They have a Fallout one.
It's practically a must-have.
Yeah, in most decks, there are very, very niche times where you wouldn't want it. But it's usually like in gimmick decks that like, I'm gonna flip until I hit something and I can't flip into the Soul Ring.
I like the Aetheryte one. I think if I were to have the Soul Ring right below that one. Yeah, that's from Final Fantasy. If I were to have a Soul Ring card, I think I would make it the Aetheryte.
So what they've been doing for all of the Commander decks is they've been printing new art for Soul Ring for each Commander deck that they
make.
So they have a bunch for Final Fantasy and like this one, it's like a trophy for Aether Drift. Nice. Or Miku.
Oh.
The bottle cap one for Fallout.
There's got to be a Sonic one out there somewhere, right? There's no way.
There is a Sonic one that came with the new set, yeah.
That would be a complete missed opportunity if there was not a Sonic Soul Ring.
This one's very pretty. I like this one a lot.
Is that any character in particular, or is it just
I don't think so. Okay. It was in one of the Secret Lair Commander decks that they made.
Oh, I like the One Ring as the Soul Ring.
Yes, they made these for the elves. They have different arts. There's an elf one, a human one, and a dwarf one.
I see, the ones that were given to the 9 realms or whatever.
Yeah, and they made serialized versions too, and I forget how many number, because it's like a different number for each of them, because so many rings were given to the elves, so many were given to the humans and the dwarves, right? So they're only like, was it like 9 rings to the humans 9 rings to the elves, one of those.
Yes, 3 to the elves, 7 to the dwarves.
3 to the elves, 7 to the dwarves, 9 to the humans. Yeah. So there were only 300 serialized elf rings made, and only like 700 serialized dwarf ones made, and only 900.
You say serialized as in the ones that are numbered, so you can get this card.
So it would have a number.
I see.
Yeah,
neat.
Very rare, and
I like
only
that as a means
boosters.
to like have the rare special cards, but also like still print the card more.
This is the pride one. There's all your pride flags and all your pride symbols.
Cute.
What is this woke
bullshit?
There's the non-foil of the one that I have. There's a Sonic one.
There it is. That's not his ring. Yeah. That's just a random nothing. What the heck?
They did I think they did a treasure token. That's the ring that comes with one of the Sonic sets.
You had one job.
Secret layer drop. This is the one that I have. That's a 210. And this one's a galaxy foil, so it
it's got like little
shimmers all like this.
Like with
it's like old school Pokemon foil.
I see.
Yeah.
Neat.
It goes in my best deck, my favorite deck. Anyways, we are gonna build a deck, right?
Yeah, let's build a deck.
Commanders, 3-color, Naya. So you said you liked the idea of like a token style deck?
Yes, I like having minions on the board.
You have quite a few options in Naya, which is really cool. You do have Balin the Haymaker if you'd like a bunny.
Actually, I think I might hold off on deciding the color. Somebody mentioned there's a Baldur's Gate deck or set of cards.
Yes.
I want to see
sets.
Yeah, I want to see the Baldur's Gate sets because I might build the deck around one of the characters.
Baldur's Gate. It was actually a Commander Legends set. Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. There's 2 D&D sets. By the way, there's this one, there's the Baldur's Gate one, and then there's the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Adventures in Forgotten Realms, and then there's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I want to look at the Baldur's Gate one specifically because they've got my girl Karlach.
They do. There she is.
Okay, so she's just red. All right.
But she has choose a background, which is, you know, I said about partner, how you could pick a second commander. So choose a background lets you pick a enchantment to kind of be your other commander. So you're choosing like your D&D background for your character.
I see.
So Sword Coast Sailor, raised by giants, street urchin.
That's neat.
And this would add the other color to her, kinda. So like this would be a red-green deck. This would be a blue-red deck.
So they've got like a Mind Flayer. I wonder if they've got Omelium. Maybe he's more of an obscure character compared to the rest. Probably not. Because let's see, what other characters? I'm just looking for my peeps, you know.
Shadowheart,
Jaheira, Volo. Volo. He's a blue.
Volo has a different card in the other set too. Beowulf Bartle. Wilson.
I don't think I'm familiar.
He's just a bear.
He's very named bear. He's also just a 2/2.
Lysel. Yeah, so these are giving you a bunch of like
lots of
the
backgrounds.
Yeah.
We got Lulu, the Holy
Lulu.
Fant. Okay, so it's mostly backgrounds rather than yeah. Okay.
If you go like specific, there's Captain Nagathorod. There was another Mind Flayer. It might be in the other set. Let me take a look.
Yeah, Minsk and Boo are indeed in there.
And yeah, Minsk and Boo are in there. There's a Boo token. Just has the hamster.
Getting into Magic, we'll see. I have played a little bit. I made a video about it.
Minsk and Boo.
So we'll see. We'll have to see.
Dritz.
classic Mr. Dritzt.
Grazalazax.
Actually, I want to see. I could probably
Tiamat.
Yep, 5. I could probably fit a Themberchaud in my deck, right? Themberchaud is just red, yeah.
Themberchaud is mono red, yes.
Mono red. Okay. All right. We'll stick with yeah, white, red, green then.
Nihilor.
Nihilor. I'm not familiar.
That was the one I was thinking about. That's not the one you're looking for.
Nah. Yeah, the character is specifically in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a more obscure kind of side character, so I wouldn't imagine they'd print a card for him.
So these set came out before Baldur's Gate 3 came out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would assume
you do have
so.
Xanathar.
Oh.
Weirdly enough, the art for this was not done by Jason Rainville, who does all of the art for D&D for Xanathar. I talked to him about it at Command Fest Toronto. I was like, so they didn't let you draw your own guy for Magic? He's like, no, I'm very upset.
Wow, wonder why.
I don't know.
Yeah, very strange. Because they have guest artists all the time.
He does
right?
do Magic art a lot too. So
yeah.
Okie dokie. Naya colors.
Naya colors. Yeah. Back. Sorry for the interruptions.
Oh, no worries. I'm all here for it.
Now, to pick a commander, I want to pick a commander that has the 3 colors, right?
Yeah, so all of these do have all 3 colors.
Okay.
Even if it's only like this one's only 1 color in its mana cost, but Huatli has the other colors in their ability,
and that counts,
which makes them 3 colors. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Or like Tana and Arden. Arden's mono white, but Tana's Gruul. So together they give you the 3.
Oh, sick! I could get Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles is in here. I can make make an Ultimate Spider-Man deck. Hell yeah!
All of those Spider-Men are themselves on the front, and then the Spider-Man on the back.
That's cool. Neat. Okay, I think I want to make it Aragorn. I think there was an Aragorn in here somewhere.
There was an Aragorn, and he's pretty sweet. And my buddy Kuro Hitsugi is gonna love you for this. He has 3 different Aragorn decks. He cosplays Aragorn too, and yeah, he's gonna be very happy. So Aragorn has attacking creatures you control have first strike. So he said that is they deal their damage first before they take damage. And Renown 1. When a creature with Renown 1 deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, it gets a 1/1 counter on it and it becomes renowned.
So
and if a renowned creature that you control deals combat damage to a player, you double the number of 1/1 counters on it. So this is more of a 1/1 counter deck, less of a token deck, but it can still work with the token strategy just because he gives all your stuff that.
So it's like, I have a token, it attacks the player, it gets stronger.
It gets stronger, and then the next time it attacks, you double the number of counters on it. Wow. And yeah, so it's kind of like mixing it. You're going to be playing a bunch of token stuff, but it will be using a lot of 1/1 counter stuff too. And that's a counter that goes on a creature, and it increases its power and toughness by 1.
I like that.
Yeah. So bust out all of the dice. I recommend if anybody is looking to build a 1/1 counter deck, you buy the tiny Chessex D6s, the little thing that comes with like 36 of them. So you'd be good.
It says double the counter, so it goes 1, then 2, then 4.
Yep.
Ooh.
And if you have other ways to put counters on them, then you can like do it even faster, right?
I like that. Okay.
So,
sounds good.
We are going to use a website called Moxfield. This is the website that I use to build my decks. So I'm going to go to my decks. I'm going to go to... So I have some of my own decks.
I see VTuber deck commissions.
Yes, I was doing those for a while. My Mori deck.
Elf Ball?
Elf Ball it's just elves. Because that's kind of affectionately what the elf deck is referred to as elf ball, because you just play elves, and those elves let you play more elves, and the elves let you play more elves. And they made a card to kind of make fun of it, and I think I have it in here. I should have it in here. It's 2-color. Did I take it out? I might have taken it out. Oh no, it's up here. Abomination of Llanowar. So it is literally an elf ball. And it gets bigger the number of elves that you have.
That's awesome. Me and the boys going from tavern to tavern.
I love this deck. It is Ashling and 99 Mountains.
How does that work?
Because Ashling just has an activated ability. His deck's not good. It's awful. But it's like a meme where you pay 1 in a red and you put a 1/1 counter on her, and if you activate it 3 times in a turn, she blows up and deals damage equal to the number of counters to everything. So,
it's awesome.
And I added the most expensive basics I could find that are $700 each. So this deck is $69,000.
Jesus, that's awesome. That's funny.
This deck, everything in the deck has an odd mana cost.
Ah.
Because so there's some cards called companions, which aren't quite commanders, but if you can play them as a companion and they exist outside the game like your commander. And then you can pay 3 mana to put them into your hand once per game. So they're kind of like a mini commander. And they all have deck building restrictions on them. So this one is your deck only contains cards with odd mana value. So it's against the odds.
That's pretty cool.
So so I can't run 2-drops, which sucks. But you know,
you just play 3
doing
ones.
Damage. Yeah.
Or play 2 ones.
These aren't all of my decks, but these are the ones I've added in. I need to get around to actually putting in all mine. Let's go over to maybe. And we will click the new deck button. What would you like to name your deck?
I'll let's see. Well, Aragorn's the commander.
Hornburg hero.
And he is raising an army. Like, how he works is very, like, inspiring his troops. So let's call it Inspire the Troops. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we have him here. So this is Moxfield. It's pretty cool. You can click these arrows to like change specific things or like buy the card if you want. You can like if you say you have a bunch of cards, you can add it to your collection, which means that's like a card that you own.
That's a good.
You can switch the printing.
Good means of keeping track.
Or use the fancy one.
Yeah.
Do they still have this feature? No, they took out the laser eyes. Damn it. I think it's still on mobile, but they had it where you could like add laser eyes to your card.
POV.
Really stupid.
POV.
It's so funny.
You were talking shit to Frodo.
So how this deck works is you can type in any card to find it here, but if the card's not in your commander's colors, because we've specifically chosen a commander deck to make this, if it's not in your commander's colors, it won't pop up. So like say I type in counterspell,
spiel,
it's not going to pop up unless I click here and it gives it the illegal tag, and then it should pop up. Yeah, so it's it just helps it so you don't add cards that are illegal to your decks.
Right, makes sense.
I like to go into the advanced settings so you can like change how you sort by the cards. So you can sort it by the card type, which is what we're doing right now. That's what I recommend. But you can also sort it by the set if you're a maniac. the mana value can be useful because it shows you what's called your mana curve. So,
yes.
which is like how many 1-drops, how many 2-drops, 3-drops, 4-drops you have. Be a mad lad and sort it by the artist. Those are mainly for people that are building gimmick decks. I know there are people that do build a deck where every card is by one artist. Or the funny one that I really like is chair tribal, which every card has to have a chair in the art.
I like that. Oh man, this is taking me back to making old Hearthstone decks, like
silly Hearthstone decks,
silly, where like the beard deck, where every card has a beard.
Has a beard, yeah. Somebody whipped out a ladies-looking left deck against me, and so every card had art of a lady specifically looking to the left.
I love how specific
it was great.
That is.
It was fantastic. The Bear Force 1 is a meme one in the community by community member from Loading Ready Run, which is an MTG YouTube channel, and he jokingly made had a joke where he made a Bear Force 1 a bear deck, and then they actually released that bear commander.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so he actually made the deck a real thing, and then he went on a really popular gameplay channel and won with it.
Wow. Oh man, now I kind of want to do something silly like that. Ah.
I do have a few silly decks, but
is there a commander that is also a mount?
I believe so.
Because I think I might want to change this. I'm sorry, Aragorn, you're lovely, you're great. But
let's search Scryfall for every mount. Let's see. There's a mono red one, Calamity.
Okay.
Fortune. I think there might be one in each color.
Because what I'm thinking is I want my commander to be Gobbo riding a dinosaur. But only if that's possible.
There's a Get Rock. There is this one.
Or Gobbo riding a dog.
Have that dog. We could do dog meat.
Yeah.
Dog meat's pretty cool.
Is dog meat a mount though? Is the problem? I don't think he is. No. No.
So these would be your 4 options. So Fortune, Loyal Steed. When he enters Scry 1, whenever he attacks while saddled at the end of combat, exile it and up to 1 creature that saddled it, and return those cards under the battlefield in their owner's control. So this would be like getting a lot of enters the battlefield triggers over and over again. Calamity. When Calamity attacks the saddle, choose a non-legendary creature that saddled it this turn. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step.
So it makes copies.
Repeat this process once. So it makes 2 copies of something that saddled it.
All right. I think maybe mounting isn't going to work then. Then I'll look for a goblin to be the commander instead. We're gonna make a Gobbo deck.
Hodge would be very happy. I will save this deck and I'll leave this deck in case we want to come back to it in the future.
I do like Aragorn, and I think that's the deck that I would play, but you've inspired me to make a silly gimmick deck, so
it's saved here.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah. And then you give like the info. One in the main deck.
Gobbos are mostly mono red. That's okay. Yeah.
They are mostly mono red. There are some exceptions. So what we can do here, if you'd like Goblin, we can go to tags and we go to kindred.
Okay.
And this gives us all the creature types.
Okay.
So there's dragons, elves, zombies, and like it even gives us like some silly ones too. Foxes, horses, elephants, Daleks.
Daleks.
Astartes. Gorgons. Some like weird ones that like never really pop up or are very uncommon.
Right.
Sharks. Whales. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do goblins.
Goblins. So they're up here because they're very popular. If you click on the goblins, and then it gives you like, here are the most played Goblin commanders.
Okay. Okay.
The most played one is Krenko. I think he's still the most played mono red commander. He is.
Wow.
So he basically taps and you make goblin tokens equal to the number of goblins that you control.
Oh my god, just double your goblins.
So he does just to double your goblins every time you tap him.
Now I'm like, okay, well, now the gimmick has been done though. This gimmick's tired, even though I do want to make this a gimmick. I'm so conflicted. I'm sorry I'm so like
No
not
worries.
like I'm so
First
like
deck's
bouncing
important.
around.
There are some weird ones. Podge build Zada. Podge like Zada. Zada's one of my favorite cards ever, chat. She has, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only her, you copy it for each other creature you control.
Ooh.
And then each copy targets a different one of those creatures.
Oh my god, they just...
So you play a spell that gives one thing haste, and then you draw a card, and you have like 7 things out. Suddenly everything gets haste, and you're drawing 7 cards.
Holy shit.
Zada's funny.
Could do General Crate? General Crete?
General Crete.
General Crete.
Whenever one or more goblins you control attack, you make a goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. And whenever another creature you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So notably, the tokens that he makes would be entering. So say you attack with 5 goblins.
Right.
You make 5 attacking goblin tokens, and he deals 5 damage to everybody. The weird one is like Ovika, but they're not a goblin themselves. They make goblins.
Ooh. I think I have an idea. Tavern goers. We only pick cards that take place inside a tavern.
Well, we could do where's Tazri? There's a mechanic called the party mechanic, which is like your D&D party. Like rogues, wizards. It would be a 5-color deck, though, is just the thing. Is it this one? No, that's the activated ability, Tazri. It'd be this one. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card in your party. For each creature in your party. I forget what creatures exactly are in parties. It's like rogues, wizards, warriors, clerics.
Okay. I see.
But this would be a 5-color deck.
Okay. Oh man, you've inspired me too much. Now I have too many ideas. I don't know. What is your suggestion? Maybe getting some guidance might help me narrow down my ideas. Because I'm like, oh, let's do this one. Wait, no, let's do this one. Wait, no, let's do this one.
You could build this as a party deck as well. But it's a 2-color party deck. It's only black-white.
I could do black-white.
Barakos Party Leader is also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. And whenever he attacks, defending player loses X life, and you create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of creatures in your party, and then you could pair that with any background, so we could kind of get any color. The one that people use a lot is Folk Hero, which has commander creatures you own have whenever you cast a spell that shares a creature type with this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, which basically means your first creature you play each turn draws you a card because he has all the creature types. Yeah, I would recommend we stay in 2 or 3 colors.
Okay, well then let's go back to inspire the troops then. Yeah, sorry, sure. I might.
Oh, no worries.
I just like, oh man, ideas, but no. For the first deck, it should just be something that comes naturally. I'll do gimmick decks once I'm more proficient and understand the game better.
Okie dokie, I might move that. That's my fancy deck. Has all my fancy cards.
Someone wants you to show me Grim Wanderer.
Cast a spell only if a creature died this turn. It's
Oh.
Flash.
All right.
A
Neat.
5/3 for 2 mana.
Oh, it's a Goblin Warlock. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is.
Tonberry.
Oh, Tonberry. Oh, cute.
It enters with a stun counter on it. So it enters, if it become untapped, remove its stun counter. It enters tapped with a stun counter. So your first turn, you can't attack with it because it's tapped and it doesn't have haste. And then the next turn, it stays tapped and you take the stun counter off. But then the third turn, then you can attack with it. So it's like the Tonberry being really slow to walk up to you. But during your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. And death touch means any amount of damage it deals kills the creature that's fighting. So it insta-kills everything in combat.
That's hilarious. Unfortunately, not going to fit in our deck, but...
No, but I just thought I'd show it, because that one's like cute. A really good flavor win.
I love it, yeah. Stab, die. It's the immortal snail.
9,999 damage.
It's the immortal snail slowly approaching you.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Someone mentioned the exploding cookies joke I did. Apparently, they added exploding cookies.
Regost,
Deaf Gastronaut.
Yes. Yeah. He is the lobster that we briefly saw. He is the lobster. He'd be a red-white deck. Artifacts you control are food, in addition to their other types, and get the food effect, which is pay 2, tap, and sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. You can pay 1 and tap and sacrifice a food, and he deals 3 damage to everybody.
Yes, exploding cookies!
And at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, you untap him. So it'd be a food token deck that wants to deal damage to everybody with the food tokens.
Right. Oh, wow. That's
You're telling
awesome.
me a lobster fried this rice?
Yeah, a lot of people, we don't know for sure, but a lot of people attribute this effect to me making exploding cookies joke in my Magic the Gathering video.
It's a very cool alternate art, too.
Yeah, I like it. It's very samurai-esque.
He's a lobster citizen. He's just a guy.
Just a guy.
He's literally a shrimp frying rice.
Oh, man. Now I'm like... Okay, this will be the last change, I promise. Let's change.
You want to build the lobster?
Let's build the lobster deck, yeah.
Okay. Awesome, because I kind of want to build the lobster,
Me too.
A new deck. Are we calling it
Exploding Cookies?
There is a YouTuber out there that has like 1,000 copies of the lobster. It's like what he's just buying copies of the lobster.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's a cookie art food token, but we can take a quick look.
I believe there is a gingerbread man.
There is because yes, because of Eldraine. There's a pie. Let's see if we can. Where's the view all prints? Look at all this food. Yes, you can get a glizzy now. And whatever this is, God.
Ooh, food, yeah, sure.
A Krabby Patty.
Let's see.
Nuka-Cola. Bag of gummies.
Grilled cheese. Is that a mummy? No, that's a
guy.
That's
it's from
Lord of the
Aragog.
Rings.
Yeah.
It's the spider, yeah.
Or what's her name? Shelob.
Shelob, yeah. That is
Aragog's
technically her
the
food.
other one.
Come on, cookies. Where are you? I get that one. You know, maybe that basket with the croissant.
Oh yeah, there's a cookie.
Yeah.
There's a cookie. Get that.
Yeah. Hello, Fairbanks.
So many neat food tokens.
Welcome. Kaede is helping me build a Magic Commander deck. We're gonna do exploding cookies, where we're gonna be chucking.
I love this art of this
food.
This guy that got bit by the vampire.
Yes, well, he is food for a vampire. Yeah, I
need to buy the hot dog one. I have a food deck that's the hobbits. It's Sam and Frodo.
Hmm.
And I need to buy a bunch of the hot dogs for it now.
So because these are tokens, it would be legal to bring in your own custom card so long as you don't change the text, right?
Yeah, you could totally. I could make one for you to go with the lobster too.
Oh man,
Yep.
Then I would have to
bake some cookies and then send me a picture of them.
Yes, actually, I might draw like Gabbo's cookie jar.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I could also turn Gobbo into the lobster if you would like.
Yes.
I wouldn't change the creature type. Like it would still be lobster citizen, but I could change the art for you.
Right. Yeah.
Because that might come up. Like the creature typing might be relevant. Is why I don't change the creature type even if I change the art on cards. Because it might be a thing that's relevant.
Right. It's like all lobster creatures do this.
Yeah, or somebody picks a creature type is like the common one.
Okay.
And like goblin's a lot more common than lobster.
It most certainly is. Yeah, it can be Gobbo riding a lobster.
So we have Ragost here. So we're back to our Mox field. So what it does is it keeps track of all the stats. So once we add cards, it'll tell us all of the statistics, instant sorcery creatures. It'll give us all the charts, how much red mana pips that we have, which is like the symbols on a card, is a mana pip,
right?
Versus white, and how many colorless ones that we have, and everything. So it'll fill out as we add cards.
Okay.
And then once we're done, I'll post the deck list in the chat actually, so people can take a look at it. But you can click this button, and then you can go to any of these websites and just buy the deck.
Neat.
Or you can export the deck list.
Yeah, that's super convenient. Just be like, put all the cards of this in my cart and buy it. And
I'm doing a thing right now where people are replying to one of my posts. I'm giving them a commander from EDA Trek that has 1,000 decks or less.
Ooh.
And they're building a deck with that commander. And so that's where this button would come into play, which is Primer. So you click that and it opens up this. And you can type whatever you want. And so this is like giving, like, if you want to write a guide on how to play this deck, this is where you would put it. So part of the thing that my chat has to do is write a primer for their deck.
I see.
Okay. We are gonna get into making this. I am just gonna BRB real quick.
Yeah, you go do your thing.
And I will be right back.
All right, chat, what do you think so far? We're gonna make a deck where we make a bunch of food and chuck them at people. We're gonna need spells and creatures that generate food tokens. Ginger Brute, that's the one that I heard of. Ginger Brute. We gotta have a Ginger Brute. Let's see, Ginger Brute. Can't be blocked this turn, except by creatures with haste. Sacrifice Ginger Brute, you gain 3 life. Oh, well, he's a food golem. I don't know, he doesn't count as a food token, so I don't know that we can chuck him. He counts? Oh, okay, cool. He is a 1/1. He's a neutral creature. But white does like having creatures on the board. Doesn't have to be a token. Oh, wait, doesn't it? Foods. If you can sacrifice a food. Ah, not just a food token. I see. Any artifact becomes food. There are more than a few food that aren't tokens. Any food. In that case, let's see. Look up tags. Oops. Not tags. Themes? Would that be it? Food? category. Where would I search that in Edrec? Search food. All your artifacts are food, so you can put anything that's an artifact in there. Clues, landers, blood. Scryfall. Okay. Search it in Scryfall. Food. No, that just gives me cards with the name food in them. Oh, sorted by name? Let's see, advanced search maybe? Text, there we go. Food. Or... what's it? Type line? Is that it? Food. Is food. Tough cookie. It's 2/2. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature until the end of the turn.
We are back.
Hello.
What colors can you play as Miranda, Mardika, Dyson, and Kaldakar? Sadly, no, because they are black.
We are white-red.
Hi, War Lady. How you doing? Yeah, they are red-black. They are this card with this long-ass name.
How do you say that again?
Asmorano Mardika Dyson Kaldakar.
Wow, that's awesome. Impressive. Well done.
Yeah, and so they don't have a mana cost.
I see.
They're a weird one. They're a cool one though. But yeah, sadly, you can't play this, but you can play their cookbook, which probably goes into your deck pretty well.
So I know the first card to add. Ginger Brute. It's just
very fair.
Just a 1/1 neutral.
It is a food creature.
It is a food creature.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what I like doing is I like having mana cost and price ticked. And then it will show you the price of the card, or the median price of the card, and then the mana cost. Bless you. Hey, bless you.
Thank you.
We're gonna swap to the fancy one because I like looking at this one.
Nice.
Yes, Ginger Brute, very silly card. It has haste.
Perfect.
Run as fast as you can.
Ooh, someone suggests Sir Ginger, a 3/1. Whenever another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Sir Ginger and scry
Meal
1.
Ender.
I like that. I don't know if it's a good card, but it's neat.
So the notable things that we have to keep in mind for Ragost is Ragost cares about gaining life, because if at the beginning of each end steps, that includes your opponent's turns, if Ragost, if you gained life, you untap Ragost. So that allows you to pay 1 and tap him to use his ability again.
To throw another cookie.
To throw another cookie at everybody, actually. It's each opponent. And the other notable thing is that your food tokens do gain you life.
Right. They do. So
and he cares about artifact tokens.
Yeah, someone mentioned that all artifact is food as well.
No, not all.
No?
But is there a card that makes all artifacts food?
That'd be really funny.
I'm not sure, because I think I would have put that in my food deck. Feels like an enchantment effect.
Yigra, Eater of All.
Oh, yeah, but you can't run Yigra.
No,
sadly.
that's black-green.
It's black-green.
Sadly.
So we can click into here on EDH Rec.
Ragos does it?
I like using EDH Rec to build my things.
Okay, they're saying Ragos does it already.
Oh, artifacts you control are foods in addition to their types.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So you can run a bunch of like weird artifacts that like getting sacrificed or like bring themselves back when they get sacrificed. But it doesn't mean you like also don't like the ones that are food by themselves. Are probably pretty decent.
Yeah.
Too.
It's just that I can put in things that aren't
you can put other
potentially
stuff
food,
like this Mirror Retriever is now a food.
Treat them like food.
The Ichor Wellspring is now a food. The vending machine is a food.
Let's put the Nuka-Cola vending machine because it's funny.
It's a good one, and it's quite good. So the other thing I want to ask you is, do you have a budget in mind, or do you like if
I'm not worrying about the budget.
Put in the stack, throw it in.
Yeah, we're gonna make it for fun. We're not gonna worry about budget right now. If I genuinely seriously consider making a Magic deck, then I'll consider budget.
It's a Nuka-Cola vending machine. You pay 1 and tap it to make a food, which is
heck yeah,
fantastic for your deck. And even better, whenever you sacrifice a food, be that to the food's own ability or to Ragos, because Ragos lets you sack a food, you make a treasure, which you can sacrifice for a mana. But that treasure is also a food. So vending machine is probably like one of the best cards in the deck. Now there are things that every deck needs. Every deck needs ramp, which is ways to get more mana faster.
Right.
And for you, that's probably going to be in the form of mana artifacts, which kind of do double duty in your deck because they are food. So if need be, you can trigger Ragos with them.
Okay.
So these are artifacts that tap for mana, like the Soul Ring that we talked about.
Definitely add a Soul Ring. Like we gotta have a Soul Ring.
Our stones, yeah. Soul Ring goes straight into like most decks. Like I guess it might be the most played card in the format. Soul Ring. So usually what I like is I actually have a slide for this. Deck composition. So you want like what I usually do is like 10 to 12 cards that ramp you is a good starting point, and then you can see if you need more or less. And the so any card that gets you ahead mana, and the way that I value it is that land ramp is worth more than artifact ramp, and artifact ramp is worth more than creature ramp in most decks, because lands are harder to interact with. There are fewer cards that say destroy target land than there are cards that say destroy target artifact. And a lot of board wipes, so things that destroy everything, say non-land permanent. You are in red-white, so you won't have a lot in the ways of land ramp. So you're gonna have to rely mostly on artifact ramp, but good thing for you, your artifacts do the double duty thing.
Right.
Every deck's gonna want card draw, because once you play all your cards, you're gonna need ways to refill your hand. Red's actually pretty decent at it now. It used to be like red-white was horrible at it, but red's actually can pull a lot of weight now for it.
Okay, cool.
You want removal, so ways to get rid of your opponent's stuff. And what I always say is the more flexible, the better. So there are cards like Swords to Plowshares, which is 1 white, and it exiles a creature.
That's pretty useful.
It's really good, and we're probably going to put it in. But then there's also cards like Generous Gift, which are 2 and a white, so they're 2 mana more. But it exiles a non-land permanent, which means you can hit enchantments, you can hit artifacts, in addition to creatures. And then it gives your opponent an elephant. So I usually say like the more flexible your removal, the better, even if it costs like 1 or 2 more mana. Because if you like just go into like creature removal, you'll get points where you're like, oh, I really need to blow up that enchantment, but I can't. For board wipes, which is just a card that like it usually is like destroy everything. Yeah. We're probably gonna lean around like 3. We're probably not gonna go up any higher than 3. And the rest of your deck is like your game plan. So stuff that advances your deck's win cons, and this can overlap with other categories because your deck is all about artifacts. A lot of your ramp is going to overlap with your game plan, which is nice. And I usually run 36 lands, and I usually don't go any lower than 34. If you go lower than that, you'll start to like really feel it.
Yeah, I bet. So should we just go ahead and put a bunch of land in our deck to start with?
I usually do that last because I wait and see the breakdown, because as we're putting cards in, see, it's giving us the breakdown of our mana here.
Right.
So because we only
you'll
have
know what land you'll need.
Yeah, then you know how you can skew it.
Right. So if you have a bunch of red, for instance, you want a bunch of red land.
Yeah, you want to lean more into having lands that produce red, and it will like tell you this is the amount of lands that produce red.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
40 lands my average, 38 the minimum. That's what people are leaning towards now. I don't know. Maybe I'm a boomer. I like my 36 lands. Okie dokie. So we added the vending machine. We added the soul ring.
Yep.
Ginger Brute and Sir Ginger, because they're hilarious, honestly. And Sir Ginger is actually pretty good for this. They have trample and hexproof as long as an opponent controls a planeswalker. That's not gonna pop up too often. That's more of a lore ability for them because they're a living cookie, and their groom got eaten by, I think it was Garruk, one of the planeswalkers.
I see. I think I remember seeing
a very
that.
funny animation.
The trailer that they made. Yeah,
the trailer.
I remember that.
It's the other abilities that are going to be good. Whenever another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, so that's any of your foods, you get a 1/1 counter, and you can scry 1, which is you look at the top card of your deck, and you can choose to put it back on the top or on the bottom.
Okay.
So it's like people say it's like drawing half a card, because it's not card draw, but it's card selection.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can do the food thing with her, where you pay 2 and sack her, but you gain life equal to her power instead.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, starts at 3, which is the amount of life you gain for a normal food.
Nice.
Okay. The way I usually go is I kind of like doing the ramp first.
Okay, so we start with 1 costs.
We can start with stuff that makes mana.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
There's not a lot of creature ramp in red-white. There might be some in enchantment. I've not made a red-white deck personally, so this is a little new to me too, which is fun. There are cards like Founding Inspector, which will reduce the cost of your artifacts. I do consider that a form of ramp. Where is... Yeah, Smothering Tithe is a big one.
Ooh, 4.
It's 4 mana, so it's not going to come out super early, but it has whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2 mana. If that player doesn't, you make a treasure, which is a token that you can sacrifice for 1 mana of any color.
Yeah, why not? Let's add it.
Yeah, you have some artifact mana dorks, which we are probably going to put in just because they will do the double duty in being food as well. But yeah, so Smothering Tithe is a good one. And it's what's on what's called the Game Changers list, which is a new list of cards that Wizard has put out with their new sort of deck ranking system. So they're cards that tend to like be very strong or warp the game around them a little bit.
They'll hate you for using that card? Then good. I'd say all the better. Let's add it.
Because every time they draw a card, you get to ask the question, are you going to pay the 2? Are you going to pay your taxes?
In this case, are you going to pay?
You should pay your taxes.
In this case, are you going to pay your tab? I'm going to flavor it like food. You're going to pay your tab, or are you going to let it rack up?
The One Ring's going to be food. Can't wait to sacrifice the One Ring. They should have just given it to this lobster. I don't know what to tell you.
He'd destroy it.
He'll turn it into rice. Alright, that's Smothering Tithe. Yeah, which it needs more reprints. That's why it's $43. Yeah, it's real good. Yeah, so there were some mana dorks. A really notable one that I do want to point out, and a mana dork is a creature that will tap for mana. You usually don't attack with them at all. That's usually all that they're there for.
They're just like,
you see them a lot in elves.
Targetable mana.
Yeah, which is why I put them below artifacts, because more things kill creatures than kill artifacts.
Right.
But one I do want to point out is Solemn Simulacrum.
It's 4.
It is a little golem, a sad robot. And he enters, you search your library for a basic land and put it into play.
Okay, pretty
and
reliable.
Then when he dies, you draw a card.
Yeah, that's very reliable. All right.
And with Ragost, you can sacrifice him to Ragost.
Oh yeah, because
he's an
artifact,
and then you draw a card off
which means he's a food.
Sad robot is great. We love Solemn Simulacrum.
Let's do it. A lot of neutral cards so far.
Yes, you would, because he does make all your artifacts food, so this will be like an artifact-y deck. But we will get to the colored stuff. It's just a lot of your ramp is going to be colorless. Where's our... Do we add him?
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He does have a bunch of cool printings. There's a Final Fantasy one. I don't know if do you know this.
Yeah, that's the Magitech armor. Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Let's do it.
It's the Pinocchio one.
Yeah, let's do the Final Fantasy one. It's Magitech armor from Final Fantasy VI, I believe.
It does, for all the Final Fantasy cards, they actually in the bottom, but above the artist credit, they tell you what game it's from.
Neat.
Which is very cool, especially for me. I have never played a Final Fantasy game. The only one I played is Crystal Chronicles on the DS. And that isn't in the Final Fantasy set at all.
Yeah, the spin-offs tend to be forgotten by Square Enix. So no Crystal Chronicles, no Tactics.
A week before the Final Fantasy set came out, I was at a retro game shop and I bought the original Crystal Chronicles for my GameCube. And I was chatting with the guy. I was like, yeah, the Final Fantasy Magic set comes out soon, so I figured I'd pick up a game to play through. And he's like, so you're picking up a game that has nothing to do with the set? I'm like, yeah.
To be fair, every single game is its own isolated thing, so it's the spin-offs are just as much connected to the main series as the main series is connected to itself. So
I have since picked up the original one for PSP that I will be playing through.
I do believe that might be considered the best version, because the original Final Fantasy was very buggy.
It'd be on like the NES.
Yeah,
NES.
NES.
Or SNES.
The SNES, I believe they remade it for the PS1. And that one was kind of decent. I don't know the intricacies of how good of a remake it is, but I do believe most people believe the PSP version is the best version.
I'm more of a GameCube person. I grew up playing the GameCube.
Yeah. Did you play the Crystal Chronicles remake at all, or remaster, or whatever?
No.
No, I heard it was bad.
I played is it like 2 or 3? One of the DS ones, and that was up until recently like my only thing with Final Fantasy. Like, I knew a lot of the characters from like 7 and whatnot just from seeing them.
Yeah, because 7 is like the most popular.
Yeah. I knew like Kefka and some stuff like that, but yeah, not a lot.
Yeah, I only play 14, but I just absorb information about the other ones through osmosis, and just doing art commissions, sometimes you just get to know other properties.
Yeah, I bet. We do want to... I wanted to check out enchantments, because White has some like weird enchantments that do make mana. Where's land tax? Is land tax in here? It's probably up in here.
That could be neat.
Land tax. Is it not up here? Okay, well I'm gonna make an executive decision. It doesn't. I don't think land tax puts them into play, but it gets you a bunch of lands in your hand. So at the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than you, so the green player, you may search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. So it keeps a steady supply of lands. It doesn't necessarily ramp you.
Oh,
but it will keep your hand full of lands.
3 lands a turn. Wow.
You like turn 1 land tax, and you're never missing a land drop ever again.
Wow, yeah. Make sure to keep up with opponent. Yeah, I like that. That's like necessary.
Yeah, so that's kind of a
must-have.
A white way to do lands is it comes from behind, kind of. Let's do our mana artifacts actually, because these are easy, and you'll make use of a lot of these because there'll be food as well for later. There'll be snacks for later for the lobster. Cookies to throw at people. So Arcane Signet is one that's put in a lot of decks too. It's one that was purpose made for Commander. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but when this card came out, it was $20. Because it was only in the Brawl pre-constructed decks, which is a kind of adjacent format to Commander, but only with standard legal cards.
Yeah, don't worry, we got Soul Ring already. Soul Ring is like must-have.
Yeah, we got Soul Ring.
Okay.
Oh, we can put the Final Fantasy Soul Ring too.
Yeah.
Switch printings. Oh yeah, we got 2 new Spider-Man ones.
Oh.
Sonic, Aztec looking.
There it is.
Is this one? Yeah.
$14.
14 because you'd have to open the other one in a collector booster, and I think those are going for like 120 each.
This 280 is like just the individual card
from the deck. It would be from the Y'shtola deck.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have talismans and signets. There's ones for each color combo.
Since I think Talisman of Conviction, since I can easily heal myself with some food, I think that's worth the sack.
Even if you couldn't, the talismans are usually worth it. For red white, you sort of have to take what you get in terms of ramp.
Right.
It's probably the weakest color combo for making fast mana without using cards like there's cards like Desperate Ritual. So ritual effects are instants and sorceries usually where you play them and you get mana. So like you play Dark Ritual, which is a black one, and it's 1 black, but it makes 3 black mana, and that's all the card does. So it's like a temporary burst, kinda. Yeah, and with the 40 life that you start with, you're like, the ping does not matter. A pro tip is your life kind of doesn't matter until it's the last one.
Yep.
It is a resource, chat.
Yep.
It is.
You use it.
A resource.
The only hit point that matters is the last one.
Arcane Signet, which is why black's like quite good at doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Arcane Signet. We said Talisman. So now I don't need to search for like the specific talisman because it's just Talisman of Conviction's the only one. Because it filters it for us.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of these are adding neutral mana from what it looks like.
Yes, a lot of so we can add like Boros Signet's very good. It filters. It filters 1 mana into 2 mana. So you can like tap your Liquid Metal Torque for 1 and then tap your Boros Signet, and it's kind of like you tapped your Liquid Metal Torque for a white and your Boros Signet for a red. So yeah, I'd say we put Boros Signet in there. I'm just like Victory Chime seems quite good. You want to read Victory Chimes?
During...
Like, in this specific deck, it's like a weird one.
Untap Victory Chimes during each other player's untap step. A player of your choice adds mana. Oh.
So, Raghost has that 1 mana activated ability.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 mana to throw a cookie.
Uh-huh.
So, Victory Chimes would let you do that on every turn, kind of for free.
Wow. All right.
Because it untaps, yeah.
Yeah, just keep throwing victory cookies at him. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Victory Chimes. Infinite cookies. They got to destroy it quickly or else it's just going to keep hitting stuff.
It's a silly card.
I like that.
I like that you can give it to other people too, which is like you can politic with people,
right?
Which is a thing unique kind of to Commander. Is like you can like make deals and team ups. Like, oh, you need 1 more mana to play your thing. Okay, but you owe me this later.
Yeah.
Like maybe don't kill my lobster or stuff like that. Oro Signet is also a pretty good one. Usually it's like you throw all the signets in.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of unless you're in green, because green you would play less artifact ramp and more land ramp, because that's what green's really, really good at.
Mm-hmm. Someone recommends Chromatic
Lantern?
Yeah, Chromatic Lantern or Chromatic Star?
Yeah, the stars, this one. Mm-hmm. So the stars, I'll let you pay 1, tap it to add mana. So it filters, but it has the ability when it's put into a graveyard to draw you a card.
I like that.
So it has that late game of, it doesn't ramp you because it's only filtering 1 mana into 1 mana.
It's just giving you a colored mana instead. Like the mana that you have now is colored mana. But
it does have that ability later when you throw it at somebody to draw you a card. Mm-hmm. So that's a good one.
Yeah,
it's more of a utility card than a ramp card.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like Pristine Talisman in this deck because it gains you a life.
Okay.
Which, for Raghost, would untap him.
Okay.
So you can do that like on an opponent's turn after you've like thrown a cookie at somebody. You can like tap your Pristine Talisman. You could tap your Pristine Talisman for the 1 mana that you need to throw the cookie, and then next turn Raghost untaps.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what you want is that you want to throw as many in 1 turn cycle as you can.
Someone else also recommended Chromatic Sphere, which seems very much like Chromatic Star, but just without the middleman of being sent to the graveyard. It's like Chromatic Star, but without the middleman.
Pay 1, tap and sack it. You add 1 mana of any color, draw a card.
Yeah. So it's like a star that isn't on the board.
Which... it's kind of weird because, like, I actually don't know if we want the sphere.
Oh, yeah, because we sack it instead of eating it.
Because we're not sacking it to its own ability, we're sacking it to Raghost, and the star, because it's a separate ability to draw the card, so it triggers if we sack it to Raghost.
Yeah.
But the sphere, if we choose to sack the sphere to Raghost, the sphere doesn't trigger.
Draw. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, let's remove it. Not as good.
So how to remove something is you click here.
Oh, that's insane how like a slight adjustment in...
The little difference, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We could make Raghost an artifact. We could make him a food. Sack him to his own ability.
Becomes an artifact. Chuck himself. We already have Pristine Talisman, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I like Felwar Stone personally. It adds a mana of any color that a land an opponent's controls could produce.
Ooh.
So in a 4-person game, this usually gets you at least one of your colors.
Okay.
Unless you're like the only person running those 2 colors, in which case rip.
Yeah. So let's say,
in which case you can use that as like colorless mana.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get mana that like of their color that can't be used, but it's still mana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So for colorless, or it's actually generic mana. So for all of these, you can use mana of any color to pay for it.
Right.
So even if you tap your Felwar Stone to make a black, you can use that black to pay for, say, the Chromatic Star. Because it just, all that it wants is 1 mana. It doesn't care about the color. I like Felwar Stone. So let's count how many we have so far. We have our Simulacrum gets us a land. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like maybe 2 more.
Okay. This is not ramp, but this is card draw. Someone recommended Ichor Wellspring.
Yes, very, very good for this day. It's actually up in the high synergy cards right here.
We get some black goo onto our plate, we draw a card, we chuck the black goo at our enemy to deal damage, and then we draw another card.
Draw another card, yeah. In any artifact deck that wants to like sacrifice artifacts, Ichor Wellspring's so good.
Okay. Ichor Wellspring.
We'll chuck that in here real quick.
It's like,
69 cents, nice.
Have some food!
Yeah, it's just black ooze, living oil. Our glorious infection has taken hold. Elish Norn, the Grand Cenobite. It's mommy. She got a card called Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. So people just call her mom.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yes, she's awesome.
I just looked her up.
And I hate her at the same time.
Out of the way, Lilith Diablo. This is the real, true demoness.
She also has art by Junji Ito.
Oh, neat. That's awesome.
Which is beautiful. So, yeah, that's awesome. He did a group of cards for this set. One that I have sent away to get graded is the Doomsday.
Ooh. Wow. This is Junji Ito too?
Yeah. I love his art.
Yeah.
And I find it hilarious that his horror mangas sell better overseas than they do in Japan. And in Japan, his wholesome manga about his cats is actually his bestseller.
Oh, that's precious. I love that for him.
Yeah, I've sent that one away to get graded. So hopefully it comes back and it's nice. We're looking for 2 more. We do have some that are food. That requires us
all
to
artifact is technically
though.
food.
Yeah, but sometimes we won't have Ragost out.
Oh,
but we'll still have cards that care about food.
True. So
it's still relevant to have that typing.
Good to know.
It's just not as important as, say, like the Hobbit deck that I have.
Right. Okay.
Which I gave them the instant ramen from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, let's get Golden Egg then.
That enters the battlefield, draw a card. Nice.
Yeah, add mana.
You pay 2 and sack it to do the food thing, or you can do the star thing. Yeah. And you're gonna, once we get to like instants and sorceries mainly, you're gonna have ways to like bring cards back. So you can do it over and over.
Yeah, Jade Sword Jordan, your comment got flagged because of how you worded it.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Wayfarer's Bauble. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love whenever
Sunny, that's a a good one.
Things taken out of context are hilarious and like, whoa, you shouldn't say that. It's like, no, it's okay. I'm talking about D&D. I remember a way back when I used Reddit a whole lot more. A post on r/D&D reached the front page that was like, "What's the best race?"
Oh no. I was watching, I forget exactly what's up, but I was watching like a Doug out of context the other day.
Yes. Oh, I love Doug.
So Wayfarer's Wobble is 1, and you pay 2 and sack it to search your library for a basic.
Should we determine jail time by race? That was the post. Yeah.
Oh no!
And like without context, you're like, what? And then it's like, no, we're talking about D&D. Elves live for like thousands of years. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
What's a life sentence for an elf? Honestly, good question. But the phrasing.
Like 1 year for an elf is not the same as 1 year for a goblin. Yeah.
If we want more mana more colored mana, we do have the diamonds, marble and fire. So they do enter tapped, so you can't use them the turn that you play them.
Right.
But they do add colored mana.
Okay. Yeah, let's add both. Those are the 2 colors we want.
The diamonds. There is one for each color. They are very cool. They do have D&D art too. There it is. Yeah.
Oh,
they have
I like that.
Like spellbook art.
I like that.
That one's Sky Diamond, I think. No, it's Sky the blue one. Sky's probably the blue one, marble. So yeah, you can like change specifically what printings you want, and then I think when you hit the buy deck, it'll like try and get you those specific printings.
Right.
Oh, let's make you match.
Yeah. Love the
the marble diamond. This is a very classic diamond shape. Yeah. I think we're good for our ramp for now.
Okay.
Let's see. We do have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think we're good for now for ramp.
Okay.
So
now what's next?
Now becomes the cool part. Now we get to look at all the shenanigans. So we want to review. We care about our food. We also kind of care about sacrificing artifacts.
So we want things that can bring artifacts back.
And we care a little bit about life gain because it lets us untap our lobster.
We are not only
Since when is Nuka-Cola vending machine $25? Because it's not getting reprinted anytime soon. And it's really good.
We're not only throwing food, we're also eating food.
Yeah, if we do crack our food to eat it, we do gain 3 life, which does untap Regos. So with 3 mana, we can do both. Yeah. I get to look at the cool things. So it gives you like the new cards for people that are like already have the deck and are upgrading with new stuff that comes out. It like gives you these are the new cards that people are putting in this deck. Moxes and Medallions, good option if you need more ramp eventually. I agree. Though, because this is primarily a artifact deck, I don't think if the Medallions would be that good. If you don't know, Medallions, Fire Medallion. We'll add it real quick so you can see. Oh, is it not? They reduce the mana you spent to cast any of your spells by a certain color.
Ooh.
So the red one would reduce all spells you cast by 1 red mana. But if you're playing colorless spells, it doesn't do anything. Oh, is it Ruby? It's Ruby. Right, Fire Diamond, Ruby Medallion. Yeah, so red spells cost 1 generic quest to cast. But if you're not playing, if you're playing artifacts, it doesn't do anything.
Right.
Which is why it might not have a home in this deck.
Yeah, especially if we have any spells that just don't have, generic cost at all. Because
if you have a lot of pips, like single pips, like this wouldn't make Ragos cheaper to cast at all either. Yeah, still a good card. Just I don't think
this one,
not quite for this deck. Yeah, for a lot of spell slinger decks though, they love it because it adds up because it's not like it's tapping for 1 mana. It's every spell that you play. So if you play 3 spells, it saves you 3 mana. Let's see.
Ooh, someone mentioned Semblance Anvil.
Yeah, Semblance Anvil is cool.
Since we're playing lots of artifacts.
Utility artifacts.
So like
there's the ramen.
We could we could basically exile an artifact and then our artifacts cost less.
And your artifacts cost 2 less to cast. I don't know if it's in the EDH rec list, but it is a good one for sure that we can throw in. There's the Lemba's bread. So, I think I took out the Lemba's bread and I gave the hobbits the instant ramen instead.
So if we so I understand this right. If I exile a food artifact, that makes all artifacts and food cards cost less, or no?
No, because food is a subtype.
Ah, okay.
Not a card type.
Gotcha. Okay.
So anything that comes before the hyphen is a card type. Anything after is a subtype.
Gotcha.
So this is an artifact creature.
Not an artifact.
Which are the card types, and then the subtypes are food golem.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So legendary artifact creature, food knight. And then some cards don't have subtypes; they're just a card type.
Gotcha.
Most cards are just a card type.
So I don't need to. I don't need to worry about like making sure that I sack a food artifact.
Yes. Yeah.
Just artifact will do. Okay.
So you can like you play the Semblance Anvil, which is when it enters, you exile a non-land card from your hand, and then spells you cast that share a card type with the exiled card cost 2 less to cast. So this is probably very good for our deck because we're going to be playing a lot of artifacts. So it's like you play this, you say I'm gonna exile the Marble Diamond under it. Then like I can play my Fire Diamond, my Golden Egg, my Felwar Throne all for free.
For free, yeah.
Because it reduces them because
to zero,
the Semblance Anvil specifically is missing the text that says this cannot reduce it to less than 1. Which is like a new thing that they've been putting on cost reducers.
Yeah, Hearthstone did the same, where minimum 1, but like...
Yeah. So that's a new thing that they've been putting on it. So like try and reduce the number of free
Some of our artifacts are just free. Free artifacts.
I have a deck that plays... The commander is Jorah Weatherlight Captain, and she basically, for the purpose of that deck, has whenever I cast an artifact, I draw a card. And the whole deck is basically, I'm chaining all of my artifacts into each other and then ending it with like a big spell. It takes like 40-minute long turns and plays out the whole deck and hopes that it draws the right thing to win. Let's see, there's a bunch of new stuff because they kind of made food like a little bit of a thing in this set, or at least sacrificing artifacts. So this guy, the Ardent, whenever another creature or artifact enters, he deals 1 damage to each opponent. So whenever you make your food tokens,
they just explode.
He'll trigger and deal damage instantly to people.
Let's get it.
He's cool. He's gonna go in a lot of decks.
My food is so aromatic that it causes damage when as soon as I put it on the table.
As soon as you cook it.
Yeah. It's like Food Wars, where it's like it blasts your clothes off.
Oh god. That's an anime of all time.
Let's see.
I remember my first time watching that was at YetiCon one year. And they had like a pillow fort thing where you could build your own pillow fort, and they had anime up, and that's the anime they chose to put up.
Of course. As you do.
As my partner of the time. I was like, what is this?
It's
Never
Food
seen
Wars.
Food Wars before? I'm like, no. Where's our clothes going? Like,
it's abstract. Don't worry about it. It's a metaphor.
Abstract art.
It's a metaphor for how
like
good the food
Evangelion,
is.
basically.
Yeah. It's an allegory.
People are saying Sammy, Double Strike, Vigilance. Spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. So she makes all of your spells cost 1 less to cast for each artifact that you control. And that counts your food tokens too.
We're gonna have lots of artifacts on the board.
She's very good. People are very excited about this card.
Yeah, let's throw her in. Let's throw them in.
She's from the same set too. Ship's Engineer, is that the one? No, that's the other one. We picked the bad one. JoCat Captain. There's two Sammys.
So weapons manufacturing been added. Let me look. Weapons manu.
No, it's a new one. It's right here.
Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions with, when this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Oh my god!
Yeah. It's
so
quite good.
I could chuck it and deal 5 damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's throw it in.
We're gonna get to them, but there are cards that double damage that people take. Like City on Fire triples the damage, so you do that and you deal 15 to everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, the damage doublers are funny. Hey, Descent into Avernus. I love this card.
Yeah, let's throw weapons manufacturing in.
Yeah, it's kind of auto-include. Which is why it's already $4. That's a fair price for that card. It's
and
niche, but it's quite
the
good
double
in
damage
the
effect as well.
You want to add that? Okay.
Yeah.
It's under enchantments. There's a few of them. City on Fire is like a big one, but there are a few more. City on Fire has Convoke, which kinda won't matter as much. It lets you tap your creatures to help pay for the spell.
Yeah, it's
it can kind of matter because you can untap Ragost, so it's kind of relevant a little bit. The other one is Fiery Emancipation, which has the same effect, but it costs 2 mana less by default, but you can't reduce it with Convoke.
Are they reduced by... Well, these are enchantments. These aren't...
Gratuitous Violence is the other one, but it's double damage instead.
Okay. And it's creature.
Whenever a creature you control would deal damage, Ragost is the thing doing the damage.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because it's his ability. He's doing the damage, so he would proc too off that.
Okay. All right, yeah, let's get it. Gratuitous Violence.
Gratuitous Violence. That's a good one, and we can...
Yeah, City on Fire. Why not?
Pick City on Fire, the other one. City on Fire is cooler.
Just so we have multiple, essentially like multiple cards that do the same thing.
City on Fire is cool.
Fiery Emancipation? Or do we not want to?
We can add a third if you want.
Yeah, why not? It's going to be the main source of our damage, so...
Fiery Emancipation.
Now,
Fiery Emancipation is $16 now? Okay.
If I know anything about card games, I know that combos are not always reliable.
No.
So, what are some generally good white, red, or generic cards that you would recommend just to have in case I don't have the combo to play?
Some staples, some bread and butter.
Yeah.
A lot of them are going to be removal. White's quite good at removal. But, so yeah, let's go looking. So we do have Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile are both very good. They exile creatures, but the ones I wanted to point out are the more flexible ones that are a little bit more. So there's the Generous Gift I was talking about. destroy target permanent, its controller gets a 3/3 elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Stroke of Midnight, which destroy target non-land permanent, its controller gets a 1/1 human, which anything that you're blowing up is going to be worth more than those tokens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's grab it.
Generous Gift, Stroke of Midnight. If you wanted a funny one, Chaos Warp. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals cards from the top of their library. Reveals the card from the top of their library. If it's a permanent, it goes onto the battlefield.
Oh, so I can definitely screw myself over.
You can gamble heavily on your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Notably, you can target your food token, and then it would just not exist because you can't shuffle it into your library, but it's a permanent, so it would target it, and the effect would go off. But it's usually used to like get rid of one of your opponent's things, and then like you pray that they don't flip something better.
Right. Let's do controller creates a 3-degree no.
You're gonna want like 9 removal spells anyways.
Yeah,
so
let's get Stroke of Midnight.
Stroke of Midnight, Generous Gift, Chaos Warp.
To your next.
I've been liking Stroke of Midnight. I've been putting Stroke of Midnight in a lot of my decks, and it has a Final Fantasy art with Tifa.
Oh, I'm
Memories of Nibelheim.
I'm not a big fan of that art, actually.
No,
just because the text on top of the art, unless the
on
art
the
is
art,
like super...
the way the frame's done.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very picky when it comes to that. So we'll go with that. Somebody recommends Teferi's Protection.
Yes.
Just become invulnerable for a turn.
Yes, it's up in the Game Changers list. And it's 3 mana. Why is this thing only 3 mana?
That's it?
Teferi's Protection is a mistake, chat.
Jeez, that's so
until
powerful.
Your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. There are very niche ways that you can die, but it's very unlikely you will. And all your permanents phase out. So they just they're treated as if they don't exist. Notably, this is different than all of your permanents, say, exiling and then returning from exile, because if you did that, all of your tokens would go away.
Right. Things can,
But Teferi's Protection actually like keeps all of your tokens around.
Right, because exile, there's literally no way to come back, yeah?
Dawn's Grace is only 2 mana. Yeah, but Dawn's Grace isn't Teferi's Protection. It's a close second. We're probably going to put both of them in, but Teferi's Protection is
it's your oh shit button, yeah.
It is, oh shit, I'm out. See you guys next turn. The other one would be down in the
so
instance.
What counts as a permanent?
It's anything that sticks on the battlefield. So it's anything that's not an instant or sorcery, generally.
So land, creatures, artifacts.
Lands, creatures, tokens, artifacts, enchantments. Gotcha. All those are permanents. So Dawn's Truce is 1 and a white. You gift a card, so you may promise an opponent a gift as you cast a spell. If you do, they draw a card. And then you and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. If the gift was promised, permanents you control also gain indestructible. So it gives hexproof and indestructible most of the time, which is another way to save all your stuff from a board wipe.
I like that.
The funny thing about this is the gift. There are cards that this was a mechanic from Bloomburrow, from the furry creature, woodwind creatures world, and there are cards that say gift a tapped fish. It just gives them a tapped fish token, and I just think gifting a fish.
Also, I found a great card to synergize. I saw Hobbit's Food, or Hobbit's Sting rather.
Oh, Hobbit's Sting.
Hobbit's Sting. Yes.
It is.
Deals damage based on how much food you have.
Deals damage to target creature. X is the number of creatures you control plus the number of foods you control.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If Ragos is on the field, this is going to deal a lot of damage.
That's a very funny card. Yeah, let's keep it.
I like that.
That's a funny one. You're also gonna want some ways to protect Ragos, because he is kind of pretty integral to your deck. Most decks do rely pretty heavily on their commander, but some decks are like generically just good. Like I told you about the Dragon, the 5-color dragon one. That's the #1 most played deck. How a lot of the times they don't even cast their commander because he just does in the command zone.
Someone recommends Bloomborough.
Boomburrow's the set, the one that Dawn's Truce is from.
Oh, right, yeah.
The furry animal set,
yes. It's the one that you say is a good starter set.
Yes, Bloomburrow is fantastic. All of the Bloomburrow precons are amazing. They're actually popping up in Costco's now too, so keep an eye out if you go to Costco.
Okay.
They might have the Bloomburrow precons there. They're really good starting ones. The one that I got was this one, which became my favorite precon that came out last year. There's a little raccoon. Bello. And he turns, on my turn, all of my non-equipment artifacts and my non-aura enchantments become, with mana value 4 or greater, become 4/4 elementals with indestructible and haste.
Wow.
And whenever they deal damage, combat damage, I draw a card. This deck is very... It just chunks people for a lot of damage, and the thing I found is that it suffers from crackback a lot, because you smack somebody for like 18, but then they're not creatures on your turn. So I've been like finding ways to make tokens on people's turns and whatnot to try and like have blockers. But yes, my favorite deck from last year is Bello. And I very much need to get him made into Rocket Raccoon.
Yes, I thought he was originally, and he might as well be. But for protecting Ragos, people suggest Lightning Greaves and Swift Foot Boots.
Which will both be food.
Yes.
They'll be in utility art, or it might be up in here.
Both of them make him untargetable in different ways.
Yes, in different ways, slightly different ways. So Swiftfoot Boots here.
Yep.
Equipped creature you control has hexproof and haste. The haste is actually kind of big too, because it means you can tap Ragos the turn you play him to use his ability. A lot of people forget that Swiftfoot Boots gives haste.
Right.
It's kind of a big haste until they play something big.
Yeah, the only problem is it's a little on the pricier end, because you got to play Ragos, play this for 2, and then equip it, which costs another mana. Yeah,
another mana. Yeah,
it's like a little pricey to do that full combo.
But it is still even if they find a way to kill Ragos, like they board wipe and they kill it, because that doesn't target, so it gets around the hexproof.
Right.
The boots will still be there, unless the board wipe destroyed the boots too. So then the next time you play Ragos, you just pay the 1 and equip them.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, and Lightning Greaves is 0 to equip, but it gives Shroud, and the only difference is Shroud means you can't target it as well. Hexproof is only your opponents can't target it, so Hexproof is better. But like let's go down. There wasn't an artifact down here. The Patriarch Seal, which you could pay 1 and untap on a legendary creature you control. If you had Lightning Greaves,
I wouldn't be able to use this.
You wouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
Yeah, but they're both very good, and they're both
Lightning Greaves more of a plan B.
They're both very good. Yeah. They're kind of interchangeable. Like if you're running one, you're probably running both.
Yeah.
And then Swiftfoot Boots. I think there's Sonic versions of both of these actually.
Are there?
There's one's the shadows, let's put them the on. Air shoes. Where'd they go? Oh, they get to change the name, right?
Air shoes. That's awesome.
Shadows boots, and then
Lightning Greaves.
Lightning Greaves, there it is.
Those are probably the Sonic ones.
Yes, and also maybe a Chonkla. I think that was it. The Chonkla that was the. Yes, you could make it a Chonkla. They made a set for Latin America.
I love that.
And you can get a Chonkla.
Let's make it.
And the flavor text is "Come back. I just want to talk."
Yes, let's do the Chonkla actually.
The Chonkla is sick. It's Chonker Relampagos.
Lovely.
Come back. I just want to talk. There's other ways to protect. One that I do want to point out that has more utility.
Mm-hmm.
You do have Restoration Magic.
Okay.
Which is it has
varying
tier,
cost,
so so you choose one additional cost as you cast it. You either pay just a white and then 0, and it gives a permanent hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So say they go to kill your commander, you can pay that and just protect your commander. Or you can pay 1 additional and it gives hexproof indestructible until end of turn and you gain 3 life. Notably, that would untap Raghost.
Damn,
at the end
2
step.
mana for indestructible for a turn. That's yeah. Let's get it.
And then you could do 3 and a white, and it gives all your permanents hexproof and indestructible in their turn. You gain 6 life. Yeah.
See that I feel is a reasonable
cool
cost.
card.
Yeah. Is this the power creep that I hear of? Like a lot of these feel very powerful.
The funny thing is that green actually has one of the best of this effects. It has heroic intervention. Which it's for 1 and a green, so 2.
Wow.
And it gives all your permanents hexproof and indestructible at the end of turn.
For 2 mana.
For 2 mana. And it got cool new Marvel art. Super cool new Marvel art.
Oh, it's
well, not I guess old Marvel art.
Spider-Man.
It's Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko art from the original Spider-Man comic, the first appearance of Spider-Man. But yeah, very very good card.
Iconic.
Sadly, not in our colors.
Yep.
There we go.
Hey, she lives.
If only she had this magic card.
Yeah, she would have saved herself.
If only she kept the chair. There is a version of her with the chair. Oh, there's the rescue mission. There's the flight. Take 59 flights of stairs.
Oh, that sucks.
Is it in foils? They don't have it. Probably because it's like a $3,000 promo. This one.
Oh, she's got the chair.
This was a Pro Tour promo, I think. So it is very expensive.
Here comes Aerith with the steel chair. That's awesome.
Yeah. But another one I wanted to point out was Untimely Malfunction.
Destroy target.
You choose
artifact.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Change the target or target spell ability with a single target. What does that mean? Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target.
So say they play Generous Gift and target Raghost. You can play Untimely Malfunction, and you would target their copy of Generous Gift and change the target of Generous Gift to something else. So you could target one of their own things instead of Raghost.
Like a spell redirect.
Yeah, it's a redirect.
1 or 2 target creatures can't block this turn. Okay, that's a very useful utility. Lots of
it's very flexible because it also you can blow up an artifact if you need to.
Yeah, all right.
One of the best cards to come out of Duskmourn, House of Horror. It's an uncommon and it's like 850. I think we're okay, kind of on protection for now.
Okay.
I want to say we're pretty good. If we need some more, we'll look at the end. There are some niche ways, like the red counterspell. Reprieve returns the spell to its owner's hand, so it's like if they play the generous gift, you would return it to their hand, and then they'd have to pay to play it again.
Right. That is very funny.
It is funny. I had that happen kind of to my commander last night in our game, and I was very sad. Okay. So how many cards? We're at 36 cards. Pretty good start. We got a lot of like our bread and butter kind of stuff. There might be a few more, like 1 or 2 more removal spells, maybe. We do have those 1 mana ones that we talked about earlier. The Path to Exile and Swords to Plowshares that we can add. They're creature specific, but a lot of like commander value is creatures. They can always commander's different than a lot of formats because you'll always have a creature to target because the opponent has their commander. So like they'll always have a creature that they kind of want to play. Whereas in some other formats, some decks don't run creatures at all.
Yeah, I like this one. It's like just kind of useful.
The swords.
Swords, yeah. Not so much paths to exile because they could pull a very useful land that they need. And they do only get a basic. Oh, a basic land. Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, let's add both. I appreciate everyone in the chat making suggestions. Clearly, lots of people play Magic and are very knowledgeable.
Oh, there's
Alizé.
Magic Fest $500
foil Alizé, holographic Alizé.
Cute little one from Boomborough. That one's from Amsterdam.
Is that a duck?
It's like some Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman
kind of thing.
Who's that? Yeah, he's horrifying. Let's keep him.
He has tulips. And then Path. So these cards are played so often that people, instead of saying like Path to Exile or Swords to Plowshares, they'll be like, I swords your thing, or I path your thing.
Ooh, somebody recommended Return the Favor as another redirect, potentially.
They did a Spider-Man one.
Oh, Spider-Man no more.
Yeah, or you get like old-timey Western poster or Fallout. Doctor Who.
Ooh, actually, yeah, once we, I think just the normal one is fine. Actually, Assassin's Creed. Let's do an Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I don't think for the Assassin's Creed, I don't think they did, they told you what game it's from. No, they didn't do that. They did that for Final Fantasy.
That just looks like generic assassin in training.
I think it's from Valhalla, because it looks like a Viking ship.
Might be, yeah. Dispatch seems really good.
Dispatch would be another one. It's, for artifact deck, it's kind of like a better version of that effect.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm going to have a bunch of artifacts, so it's like I always have that. It's just a free exile.
Cloud on the bike.
Nice.
So for your targeted removal, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of 7. That's a good start, yeah. Does Ragos target only opponents? Okay.
Yeah, opponents.
If Ragos any target, that'd be nuts.
Let's do one more. Let's do Return the Favor, because it can copy a spell as well. Like, in case somebody does like a big buff, I can take it myself. So
yes,
some more utility there.
I recently put this in my last deck, the Alistair one I was telling you about. It was a winter Misanthropic Guide. So it's a main deck where it wants to fill my graveyard with a bunch of different card types, and then he makes it so that my opponent's hand size is reduced by the number of card types that I have in my graveyard.
No.
So it can get to the point where you have 0 hand size, so at the end of your turn you have to discard your hand.
No, that's evil.
Yeah, for Spree you can do both. It's not like Restoration Magic. For this one you could do both. If you spend 4 mana, you get both effects. Which means you could redirect the spell and then copy it. Yeah. Return of Favors is very cool. I like the Spree mechanic a lot. Very powerful mechanic.
Nice. All right.
Oh,
I think that's good in terms of removal, yeah?
Yeah, that's a good removal suite. Best removal is on your Lobster player removal.
Yes.
I don't have creature removal, but I have player removal. Okay.
Now what's next?
What was the... Oh, we could add board wipes, I think. And then we do add some card draw, and then we fill it out with your game plan. We might need to take some cards out, but that's okay. Board wipes would probably be in sorceries. There's not a lot of instant speed board wipes because they become so much better at instant speed. So sorceries and instant, if there are any people that are listening that don't know, instant you can play at any time. Sorceries you have to play on your turn, and you can't play sorceries in response to anything.
Right.
So if you have a instant speed board wipe, you can play it on the end step of your opponent's turn before you. So then you're the first one that gets to rebuild. Whereas most board wipes, your opponents get to rebuild first.
Because it costs so much or ends
somebody
your turn.
says Vidalcan Ori. Yeah, okay. Vidalcan Ori lets you play anything at instant speed. Everything's broken with Vidalcan Ori. So you are in white, so you do have quite the smorgasbord to pick from, because one of white's best thing is board wipes.
Farewell, for instance.
Farewell is probably the best board wipe.
Literally, like, exile everything.
Exile just everything gone.
Yeah, and I like that you can choose which ones as well.
So you can let your artifacts live.
Yeah. So long as you make sure that it's like you're the ones with the artifacts and not the opponent.
Yeah, which is another reason why Farewell's just like, if it just said exile all non-land permanents, it'd be so much worse.
Yeah. So I think Farewell and maybe Austere Command.
Farewell's so good. Farewell's so mean. I hate this card.
Just reset back to neutral.
Well, there's FF art with...
it's Titus and Yuna.
Titus and, yeah.
Cute.
There is, what is it? They made a card for the laugh.
Ha ha ha! That's great.
They did. They
Inspiring
reprinted
Call.
Inspiring Call as the laugh, and the flavor text is just.
Ha ha ha! That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, they also did for Jeff Goldblum's, Malcolm's Mercurial Earth.
No, it's
and the flavor text is the
yes. I love Jeff Goldblum,
and it's a reprint of Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
That's awesome.
Yes, if I ever get the chance to meet him, I will get him to sign the Magic card, I think. I did. He was at a fan expo like 3 years ago, and I did get to wave at him.
Aw, nice.
Yeah. You said Austere Command.
Yeah, it's not as good, but it's still a board wipe of some kind.
And it is flexible too.
Yeah.
Notably, Ragost is 2 mana.
Oh.
So if you pick the 4 or greater version,
he'll be fun.
Like, you can exile the artifact, the enchantments, and then 4 or greater, and your Ragost lives.
Neat.
Yeah. It keeps like most of your game plan intact.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's here. Where is my favorite one? It might not be here. It's not here. My favorite board wipe is, God, I'm blanking on it. Tragic Arrogance. I don't think this is the best one for this deck, but this one's my favorite.
Choose
for each player. Yeah. Go ahead and
choose from among the permanents that player controls an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all other Whoa, that's neat. So you just
notable things about it.
Pick the one thing you want to save.
Are it gets around indestructible because they're sacrificing their things.
Right.
As well as it's kind of less feels bad because everybody's left with something.
Yeah, and you get to choose.
You do get to choose, and you can do like funny tricks where say they have an artifact creature, you can choose that one card to be both the artifact and the creature that they get to keep. so kind of skirt the you get one of everything kind of thing. So that one's my favorite. But the one that I did want to highlight for this deck specifically is the Battle of Bywater. It kills all the creatures of power 3 or greater, so Regos lives. And then you make a food token for each creature you control.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so I think we take out the Tragic Arrogance and we swap it for that one. I wanted to yap about Tragic Arrogance because I love it.
Yeah, it's a very fun card. Even if it was played against me. It sounds like it's a fun card.
It's less feels bad, yeah, because you're something, right? Blasphemous Act is also funny. It costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield, and it deals 13 damage to each creature. It's 8 and a red.
Wow.
So usually it's just a red to cast it, but yeah. So you got your board wipes. Next up, we're gonna look for some card draw. We're gonna see if we can overlap that with some of our artifact stuff. We already did have some. Notably, we had where is it? Where's our goop? The Wellspring.
Oh my god! So I looked up. Someone mentioned Worldfire.
Worldfire.
Yeah. What a stupid card. Exile all permanents. Exile all cards from all hands and graveyards. Each player's life total becomes 1. Good god.
Yep. There's a meme deck that you can build with Worldfire.
Oh god.
And it plays it with this commander, the infamous Cruel Claw. So he has Menace, and when he deals combat damage to a player, you exile cards from the top of your deck until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. So how this meme deck works is you play your infamous Cruel Claw and you hit somebody, and the only non-land card in your deck is Worldfire. Everything else is lands. So you're guaranteed to hit Worldfire.
That's
as long as it's not in your hand, and then you cast the Worldfire, you just hope that you're able to squeeze out the win.
Yeah. God. As hilarious as Worldfire is, I don't think I want to put that in my deck. But I am gonna put it in a deck one day if I do continue playing.
It is very funny.
I love it. You just relying on the draw. Just hope.
Yeah, you're gambling. Okay. I'm gonna have to BRB for just a quick second.
Cast Worldfire, cast Commander, sack food, win game.
Yeah.
A single cookie to win to kill them all.
To kill them all.
A single cookie. That's all I need.
Cookie. The one cookie, if you will.
The one cookie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, chat. You guys need to brainstorm some card draw spells.
Yes.
In Boros colors.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well. Bathroom break. Hey, baby.
your seat. Go on. Seat. In your seat. In your seat. Go on. Use the stairs, silly. There you go. Good girl.
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Let me give you guys a muffin cam real quick. Hold on, where is my... There it is. The creature is here. She is numbing. Just fixing the camera. There we go. Muffin cam. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Ah, it's not working. You guys don't get muffin cam today, I guess. But she is here. Bro. Gamble Esper Sentinel.
Esper Sentinel.
Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power. Ooh.
So usually we'll tax them for 1.
Right, but I could keep buffing it.
Phenomenal card. Yeah.
Right. If
you have ways to buff it, you can buff it. If not, it like taxing your opponents for 1 mana is still good. And he's a food.
He is a food. Everything is food.
Everything's a food. Yeah, he goes in. There's a reason why he's $50.
Come on, camera, you can do it.
He has been affectionately named Ristic Buddy.
Ristic Buddy.
Because there is a card called Ristic Study that has the effect of whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1.
Similar effect.
Yeah. So he has been named Ristic Buddy because he's a dude. Mystic Remora is funny. Mystic Remora is funny. I played that yesterday. It did nothing because nobody wanted to play non-creatures. So yeah, we throw Esper Sentinel in there. That's a good card draw because it goes over like the course of the whole game. He'll draw you a lot of cards. Trying to see if I find some notable ones. I play a lot of blue, so usually card draw is just like, it's easy.
Yeah. You just get some.
If we can attach it to any artifacts, then that's pretty big. Like we have Filigree Familiar and Circuit Mender that when they die, they draw a card.
So sorry about that, chat. I was attempting to show the muffin cam, but the muffin cam is not functioning for some reason. But
oh no, not
but
the
that's
muffins.
Fine. Yeah. So card draw. Somebody made some suggestions, I'm sure. Let me scroll up. Acre Wellspring is already in there.
Yep.
Faithless Looting.
Faithless Looting's a classic. Is it?
Yeah, 1 red, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Oh, So it's just shuffling your deck. Flashback 2. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. So I can do it a second time.
Faithless Looting is good, but it's like, it's not card... It's card draw, but it's not card advantage.
Yeah, it's more like card adjustment. It's like card recycling.
And unless you flash it back. When you flash it back, it is card advantage.
Right. Nah, I don't like
because you're not spending the Faithless Looting.
I don't like discarding
cards. It's card disadvantage when you play it normally, and then it's like even.
Yes, because you're playing a card, so you're one card down. You're at a one card deficit. Yeah. No, I don't like cards like that. Thrill of Possibility.
It's really good in graveyard decks or decks that want to play a lot of instants or sorceries. Yeah.
Let's see. Same person recommended Thrill of Possibility as an additional cost to cast this spell. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards.
And you draw 2. So that's net neutral 2.
Right.
Which isn't the worst thing.
Big Score. What's Big Score?
Big Score.
As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. That's not bad.
So notably, the treasures will be food because they are artifacts.
That's not bad. So it says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. So I have to. Okay, so I pay mana and discard.
You pay the mana and then discard. Yeah.
I think it's worth it though to get 2 foods. Draw 2 cards, create 2 foods, discard 1 card essentially.
I like Big Score. Are there any silly... Oh, there's a FF1. Arcade cabinet.
Yeah, I like the arcade cabinet.
Big Score.
Big Score.
It's got a shark on it.
Let's see. Seize the
spot. It is notable that if we make treasure tokens when we have Ragos out, those are food. Which is really cool.
Seize the Spotlight. Each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, gain control of a creature that the player controls until the end of the turn. Untap those creatures and they gain haste until the end of your turn. Oh, this is like that one card in Hearthstone. For each player who chooses Fortune, you draw a card and create a treasure token. This is pretty good. I either get to like use their creature for a turn to maybe like kill 2, or I get to draw cards. I like that. Yeah, seize the spotlight.
Seize the spotlight.
Trouble in pairs. If an opponent would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. Is that common? Is that common enough to...
extra turns for blue, yes. Blue has like quite a few extra turn cards.
Whenever an opponent attacks you,
the strong part is the other part of the card.
Whenever an opponent attacks you with 2 or more creatures, draws their second card each turn, or casts their second spell each turn, you draw a card. Ooh. So this is really good, like, anti-fast decks.
Yes, yeah.
So it is card draw. It's also kind of a deterrent. It's like deterrent slash card. It's not guaranteed card draw, but it is an interesting deterrent. I don't know that I'm a fan of it, because like they could play around it, and it also relies on them needing to make a big turn as well, which they might not be doing. So
there's also a huge controversy for that art, because 90% of it is traced.
Oh, yeah.
From like different people's art.
Oh, well, that seals it. No.
Yeah, and it has not got a reprint yet. There is Somebody made a meme with it where they blacked out every part that was stolen in here.
That's funny.
And people have since found that this part was also stolen, the arm. So like the only thing that wasn't is the axes.
That's really
So
funny.
yeah, they're
wow.
yeah, it's bad.
That's blatant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I wasn't a big fan of the card anyway. It feels like it's too easy to play around, I think. Equipped creature.
Pretty good card.
Somebody mentioned Sword of Hearth and
reprint.
Home. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and from white. That's interesting. Whenever equipped, a creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to one of the target creatures of your own, then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards onto the battlefield under your control, then shuffle. Wait, so you exile a creature, then find a basic land, and then you put both cards onto the battlefield?
Which sword is it?
Sword of Hearth and Home. So, like, what's the point of exiling if you put it on the battlefield?
Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to one target creature you own. Then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards on the battlefield under your control. So, what you want to do with this, so it gets you a basic land. But the part that you're confused about is the exiling one creature thing.
Yeah.
So it exiles a creature you own, so something that's already on the battlefield.
Right.
So it basically lets you reuse enter the battlefield's effects.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Someone just redeemed, asked me literally anything. What's your favorite commander? Well, any commander can be anything, right?
What's your favorite? Is it my favorite commander? Oh.
Yeah, like, are they referring to a specific like commander type thing, like in MTG?
Maybe like just commander in general, like how Ragost is a commander.
Right.
So like legendary creature. My favorite is Brea Ethereum Shaper. She is white, blue, black, red. So she's missing green. When she enters the battlefield, you make 2 1/1 blue Thopter tokens of flying. And you can pay 2 and sacrifice 2 artifacts to either deal 3 damage to target player or planeswalker. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn, or you gain 5 life. So this is like it's kind of a similar deck to what we're building, where it's like an artifact sacrifice deck.
Yeah, if you're asking me, hey, so I have not played Magic long enough to really know what are good commanders. Like, I literally played it like about a dozen times to learn the game and write that one script for the Magic video I did for Wizards, and that was it. I am not a Magic player. I would not
Deep
say.
Gnome Terramancer. Whenever one or more lands enters the battlefield under an opponent's control without being played, you may search your library for a plains card and put it on the battlefield tab. That's funny. So, without being played, there are lands where you sacrifice them and you go and get a different land and put it into play.
I see.
Or there are cards that like fetch lands from your deck and put them straight into play. So this would like ramp you. It would like ramp you equal to like what the other person is doing.
Right. So it's like, oh, you don't want that land? Well, I guess I'll take it.
So they like play a rampant growth and it searches their library for a basic and puts into play. You would get that, or they would get their card.
And you would get a plains, yeah.
But you would get a plains too.
Neat.
That's funny. That's a Baldur's Gate card, I think, or a
D&D.
It is a D&D one, yeah. I just don't know which set. Okay, card draw is the issue for this color pair. Because ramp, you have the artifacts that you can do it. It's card draw is the kind of the issue for this color pair. And it's because they don't like making a lot of colorless card draw, because then it can go in anything. There is one here, Idol of Oblivion. It's 2 mana for an artifact. you can tap it to draw a card, but only if you've created a token this turn.
Okay, yeah.
So we can do that and then lean into making a bunch of food tokens.
Yeah.
And that way we can like constantly get an extra card per turn.
God, I'm thinking if I ever do have this deck physically, just like printing a bunch of food tokens, like little cardboard cookies.
That's so I'm gonna build J. Jonah Jameson for the Spider-Man set.
Are you gonna make pictures of Spider-Man?
He makes treasure tokens. No, there is a card for pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
The sad part about this card,
pictures of Spider-Man.
So it's an artifact. When it enters, you look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. Put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, and you can pay 1, tap, and sack it to make a treasure token. The sad part about this card is you cannot run this card in the J. Jonah Jameson deck. Because this card is green. And he's mono red.
Fuck.
Which pisses me off.
No
so
wonder
much.
he's constantly asking for pictures of Spider-Man. He can't get them.
Have them. He can't have them. He's not allowed.
He can't. Damn.
It's either the biggest flavor fail or the biggest flavor win, and I don't know which.
Wow, that's funny.
I think they should have made it 2 in a red, and then it, instead of getting any creatures, it's specifically getting creatures with menace. I think that would have been really funny, and it would have worked perfectly in the JJJ deck, but I'm going to buy a bunch of these cards, and these are going to be my treasure tokens for that deck.
Perfect, yes. Are they all individual, like, pictures of Spider-Man? Like, they're their own, like, different Polaroids and stuff?
They're their own Polaroid. That's what I got to print off a bunch of Polaroids of Spider-Man.
Yes.
I'm gonna go throw on my Spider-Man suit and then have my sister take pictures of me.
Yes, exactly.
A few more card draw. Card draw is gonna be the tough. I
do wanna give like a 30-minute warning, as I do have something in a bit. If we can't finish this sometime, I do trust your judgment as far as like finishing the rest of it. Or
we could also leave it and do another.
Yeah.
And finish it next time. Yeah. Yeah. Card draw's a little rough for.
Or rather, more like a 11-minute warning. It's
no problem.
At the top of the hour.
Whenever you gotta go, you gotta go.
I appreciate that. This is fun. Like even just building this deck is fun. Thinking about all the possibilities.
Yeah. The gears start spinning. Yeah. I think even if a bunch of our artifact stuff draws us a card when it dies or enters, I think that's okay enough.
I think that's good, yeah.
So like Filigree Familiar and Circuit Mender I think are quite good. Because they both have when they Circuit Mender has when it leaves, and Filigree Familiar has when it dies. They both draw us a card. But they also gain us life. So we can activate Raghost, and then play these, and then we'll gain the life. They'll untap Raghost, and then we can sack them later to Raghost to draw a card.
Yes, exactly.
And sort of get that engine going.
So if they're tapped after attacking, can Raghost still chuck them?
Yes, he does not care.
Nice.
He does not care if they are tapped. It would specify on the card untapped creature or untapped food, I guess.
Emrys, thank you so
does not
much. For the 10 gifted, thank you.
Did we get Solemn? We did get Sad Robot, yeah.
Yeah, we did get Sad Robot. Well, thank you so much. That's extremely generous of you.
I've never seen this card before.
I appreciate it.
I have seen Filigree Familiar because it is a very cute fox. A very cute fox robot that you're going to have internal struggles sacrificing.
It's okay. They'll come back.
It's okay. He wants to die.
We just build another one. We have the technology.
Kinda, yeah. We'll probably end up adding a bunch of ways to bring our stuff back.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the name of the... We gotta sacrifice it over and over again. We got extra value. What's the flavor? It's a must-have gift for everyone on your list. Get one yourself, too. I love flavor text on cards.
Yeah, me too. The saddest thing that's happened with Dota recently is they removed they stopped adding flavor text to new items and spells.
Oh man,
I'm sad.
Sometimes as fast as you can isn't quite fast enough.
Exemplar of Light. Ooh. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. We do have a lot of food.
We do have a lot of food. We can make Ragos beefy.
Whenever you put a 1 or more +1/+1 counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each. Okay, I was thinking like, oh my god, infinite card draw. No, okay. I mean, it is infinite card draw over multiple turns.
What is it again?
It's Exemplar of Light. There we go. There's our card draw.
That is a good one that I did not think of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's from Foundations. Okay. Foundations is a set that they released that's sort of like they used to release what's called core sets, which are like a very they have less
they squeeze your
complex mechanics.
Yeah, they squeeze your ribcage to make you like have a tighter waist.
Squeeze your wallet.
Yeah. They're the core sets that go around your wallet.
But they were like more simple in design. And they released Foundations, and this is a sort of a return to that, and the set is I think it's 5 years that it's gonna be in standard. So it's gonna stay longer, and sort of its aim is to be like the backbone for a lot of decks. So you can like put cards in your deck if you're playing standard, knowing that, hey, I'll have this card for quite a few years.
Ooh.
My wallet is already too skinny.
Someone suggested Unwinding Clock. Untaps all artifacts you control during each player's untap step.
See, that one's nice. I just don't know how often. Like, it will get us a lot of mana with our mana rocks.
Right.
But for Unwinding Clock, I'd like to see extra value, like tap effects on artifacts to make it really worth it.
And I don't know how many artifacts we can tap.
Do, though, is we can put it in here.
For now, yeah.
Oh, it's $20 now.
$20.
Oh my god. I remember when this thing came out and it was $2. Please reprint this, Wizards. What we can do is we can click this, and we can put move to Considering.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's neat.
And it will put it down here, and we expand that, and that is our. Hey, we might put this in the deck list. And also we have a list of every single token that this deck could possibly make, which is super nice. And then if we go down to look at like our mana breakdown now, so 35% of our cards have, or 35% of our cards have white pips, 22 have red. 47% of all the symbols are red, so we are leaning more white. Actually, more colorless, but we can use any mana to spend for that. So we are leaning more white.
Yep.
It does give us our breakdown here of our mana. Like, we have 14 permanents that are mana value 2.
Okay.
7 that are 3. We have 1 that's 8. What's the 8 one? What did we add that was 8 mana? It must have been... Oh, City on Fire.
City on Fire, yes.
Which we're never really going to cast for 8, so that doesn't matter. Are there any more that draw?
Wait, what
There's
is...
gotta be more.
Gold Myrrh?
Oh,
Right
Iron Mirror?
No, up. Yeah, Gold Myrrh.
Gold Mirror? There's Gold Mirror, there's Iron Mirror. There's one for each color.
It's more ramp. Do you think we need more ramp?
Yeah, they're ramp. They tap for mana, and then when we don't need them, we can chuck them as food.
Yeah, I like that dual purpose. Yeah, more potential ramp and / food.
Gold Mirror, Iron Mirror.
Mirror.
Marvin Murderous Mimic.
I bring you frankincense. Thank you. I bring you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No.
Judas, no.
It's one of my favorite vines. Somebody mentioned Smuggler's Share. At the beginning of each end step, draw a card for each opponent who drew 2 or more cards this turn. Then create
that's not bad.
Then create a treasure
quite good.
token for each opponent who had 2 or more lands enter the battlefield under their control this turn. So very much like a hey, you better slow down kind of card.
Yeah, but like that's kind of what these colors want. right? That's how these colors are gonna do their thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. So
like the raccoons like stealing some moonshine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love the magic art.
Grr.
So then we'll have effects like Workshop Assistant. When it dies, you get another artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. And there's more effects like that, like Junk Diver. So you can start like looping your artifacts over and over again.
Someone made a great suggestion. We were talking about bringing artifacts back. Edgar, Master Machinist. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an artifact spell from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, the artifact enters tapped.
Ooh, yeah. He lets you reuse your stuff over and over.
Yeah. Whenever Edgar attacks, it gets X plus 0 until the end of the turn, where X is the greatest mana value amongst the artifacts you control. I do have some decently pricey artifacts.
Yeah, you have like so you'll probably get like +3.
Yeah.
Plus it's not gonna make the biggest difference. You probably don't want to attack with him too often because you really don't want him to die. Because you really like that first ability.
True.
Because that first ability is really nice.
Mm-hmm. But in a pinch, if I needed him to clear something,
to kill or somebody.
Yeah,
that's a good suggestion, Chad.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice one.
It's apparently a Final Fantasy card, and I am not familiar with this Edgar.
Edgar, no.
No.
Do you know, what's his
Final
head?
Fantasy
He's in every game.
Sid?
Sid, yes.
Let's see, is there a Sid card? Let me look.
There are a bunch of them.
Oh! I like the,
There is one for every game.
Wow! I like the one with the ship steering wheel. That's the one from 14 that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, here we go. There's one from every game.
They're all white blue. That's funny.
It's the same card. It's the same effect and everything.
Okay.
And he has the text where you can have any number cards named him in your deck.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can play all of the Sids.
He's the one exception, one of the few exceptions. The Commander deck, you can have every Sid.
He might be the only multicolor one, actually.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hello, King Meg.
He's
Thank
very
you.
funny. And as a result, each one is like $6, even though it's an uncommon, because everybody's going to want every single art.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite rare that you get any given art, because there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only uncommon one, too, yeah.
That's awesome. Truly uncommon, yeah. Well, thank you, King Meg Art. Welcome. Saw magic. Wanted to raid. Got to raid and run. No worries.
No worries. Go get yourself there.
We're actually gonna raid and run as well because I have something coming up soon. So we are going to have to call it now. Kaede,
no problem.
Thank you so much for showing me how cool these magic cards are. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like at the beginning of this, I was thinking like, oh, I'll just pick some cards, whatever. But like now I'm genuinely interested in this deck, and I think you've done a great job making this like really cool. I was fully engaged in building this deck, but I do gotta go. Where can people,
absolutely.
For those in my audience, where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter. I am UsagiKaede 1, I think, because the original one was stolen. Yes, UsagiKaede 1. On Twitch, I am UsagiKaede. Yeah, you can find me on both of those. Those are the main ones that I use.
Yeah. And is there any exciting projects or things that you have planned that are coming up?
On Saturday, I will be making some decks. I'll actually be doing some deck lists. I had a charity stream, and one of the rewards was I would build you a deck list. So I will have some decks to make, as well as I ordered some cards for some of my own decks. So we'll be doing some hand cam deck upgrading, and then on Sunday, I always play some Commander games, so if you want to see me play some of my silly decks, then that's the time to stop by.
Heck yeah. All right, thank you. In that case, I'm going to raid someone. Do you have any suggestions? Otherwise, I do have a target.
Let me check. Let me see. Let me take a look-sees. Do, do, do. I do have somebody actually.
All right, let's hear it.
Kuro Hitsugi, KuroHitsuki.
Crow Hitsuki. Here, let me.
That is one of my buddies, magic content creator.
Muffin just saw someone outside, someone or
Hitsuki.
some dog outside that she borked at.
Oh, no.
Could you type it in our little Discord, please?
Yes.
So I think I misspelled it. Just looking at Muffin, she rarely borks, but when she does, it's at another dog.
My pupper was borking today too.
What is it? What are you looking at, baby? What is it, Muffin? It's just another. Oh, it's Homer. You know Homer. Well, you don't. We haven't had you interact with him, but that's just our neighbors.
Yeah, we have a new neighbor with new puppies, so she was excited.
It's okay, baby. It's all right. He's a friend. He's friendly. We like Homer. Okay.
He's reviewing the Spider-Man cards.
Oh, hell yeah. So if you guys want to see more magic and you want to see pictures of Spider-Man.
Pictures of Spider-Man.
What we all wanted. That's what I've been waiting for.
You can't have them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and thank you, Kaede, for this suggestion. This was very fun.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting me do this.
Yes.
And
yeah, everyone, raid message
we'll be back at it again sometime.
Yeah, raid message will be bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Of Spider-Man.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna need to get a fake mustache to wear every time I play that deck.
Yes. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. All right, thank you everybody. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.